a cold November night, 3 hours from home, the Falcons travel up into the upstate for the first time really this season, Jeff, in hopes of knocking off one of the most talented offenses this state has to offer, along with our own, as Gavin Toma and Roper Wensky take center stage. The battle between the two schools' leading passers of all time happens right here on Definite Fiction. It's AC Flora at Seneca in round 2 of the SCHSL playoffs. Live on Definite Fiction. Jeff Rose, I'm Alex Ross. How we doing?
We're doing good. We didn't need stuff at Krispy Kreme with all that glaze.
You know, I would. Krispy Kreme is the superior donut place, so I'm glad we understand that.
Oh man. Yeah, no, it should be good. Yeah, both teams have really good offenses. We have totally different schedules. So there's not. Well, other than last week, was there anything in common?
Not really.
I don't.
You know, I think it's been the only thing I find in common is kind of the not per se complete, but a little disrespect from the media outside of, you know, the state newspaper. They do the best job, but you look at all these national sites when you rank like Max Preps, On3, Sports Illustrated even has a top 25 in the state. Both of these teams for most of the season, even now with Seneca, are not in the top 25. AC Flora propelled themselves there after they knocked off Camden, but Seneca is still very lowly rated comparatively, and that's because of just the competition these two teams have played. They have not played the level of competition you would expect to see these teams play just because of how the schedules kind of line up in a sense. AC Flora, again, we talk about it time and time again. You think that Chapin game or Lawrence, one of those games will be against a team that theoretically would have a really good season.
Yeah.
They were not. And here for Seneca, a couple of their 3A teams just didn't pan out like they wanted them to.
Yeah.
So you come into the season with kind of you think it's going to be a decent non-region schedule. It doesn't turn out to be. Then it's all really on your region. And for AC Flora, they're lucky in a sense. They played South Point and Camden, two of the best teams in 4A. But Seneca only got one of those. That was Daniel. It was a very close game against Daniel. They lost on the road. But just kind of the teams, they're not both tested.
Yeah.
And that is going to be interesting coming into this one.
Yeah, I think the scheduling meta going forward is to schedule good teams in lower classifications, because the high school league, at least so far, doesn't penalize you, doesn't give you a scheduling boost if you schedule 5As, and doesn't penalize you if you schedule 2As and 3As. So really just facing those, the Fairfield Centrals and the Newberries, the good teams in lower classifications is probably the way to go to get the most points.
Yeah, again, in AC Flora's non-region schedule, we just haven't played the teams that you would hope that AC Flora would have played earlier in the season to get you ready for games like this. But, of course, Seneca, it's kind of been the same story. They've been blowing people out. We've been blowing people out. Well, one thing's have to come to a head tonight, and it's got two of the most high-powered offenses in the state. Again, besides South Point, these may be the two best offenses in 4A coming into the night. Seneca averaging actually more points a game than AC Flora does. Flora, after a 49-point performance, now of nearly 41 points per game, just under. Seneca, on the other hand, averaging over 45 points per game. It's going to be a high-octane game, and it's really going to come down to which defense can put together more stops.
Yeah, for sure. So my dad wants to talk about the emblem in the middle of the field. Let's give him a call real quick.
All right.
Oh, I need to turn this up.
That would help.
Hey, bud.
Hey, how's it going?
You're on the stream. Don't curse.
Yeah, don't curse.
Hey.
Yeah.
What did they put, a tag paw in the middle of that field?
It's technically a bobcat paw.
No. Clemson has a bobcat paw in the middle of their field.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Paw, I like that.
Don't put that slander on Saluda.
Saluda. Whoa, you're putting that slander on Seneca.
I'm even worse. Seneca.
Where are you?
I'm alliteratively challenged.
You're putting them
Yeah,
on
Seneca.
Seneca, South Carolina. It's right up near Clemson.
Oh, Lord. Well, it's going to be a tough game tonight, huh?
It should be a good one. I mean, this Seneca is a good team, good offense. So we'll have to see.
That's what happens. The further you go, the tougher the teams get.
Yes.
That is usually, yes.
And it is, except for next week. For either team is going to be the toughest of the playoffs. So
yeah, you don't.
Well,
we peak in the third round.
That's the big shot favorite team.
Yeah, you got South Point there. Although
that'll be
the winner of the game next week. has a pretty good road to the rest of the playoffs. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah, whoever wins next week probably is the driver's seat for the
Yeah.
championship. Yeah. Well, that's very exciting. I'm glad you're up there.
Yeah.
And
Glad they let us come up.
do what I said about staying home and not driving back in the dark night.
Yeah.
Well, someone's got to work at 6:30 in the morning tomorrow, so
Yeah. Alex says it
Oh
early
Lord,
morning.
it's gonna be a rough it's gonna be a rough 6 a.m. alarm tomorrow.
Oh gee, I hate to see that.
Yeah.
Well, you just be careful. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah. That's all right. Well, I'll have Alex and maybe
I-85
Candler.
is a dangerous road, by the way.
Huh?
I-85 is a dangerous road.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Y'all be careful and have a great game.
Awesome. Yeah. Enjoy the stream.
Okay, bud.
All right,
Take
bye.
care. Bye-bye.
All right. That was my dad. Hey, actually, if Haynes is listening, text me if you're around for a call.
Yeah, Jeff decided to go live at 7, so we have a lot of time to kill before this game.
Yeah. Well, I figured if we went live at 7, I might have a chance to say a few words.
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff said, "Bus there."
Surely he can talk for 30 minutes.
Jeff said, "There's our buses. I'm gonna throw you under it, just in case you were worried."
Yeah. Look at how good the clock looks on here.
So good. It's such a clear picture. You know, Jeff is again wonderful guy. Brought me another one of the. Brought me my monitor. Great. There we go, Alex. And so I can see everything clearly on both sides.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, if you want to contribute to the stream, I put it up on the screen yesterday when I was just testing around everything. But yeah, if you Venmo Jeff Dash Rhodes at I guess that would be Venmo, and then Cash App is
Jeff Rose.
well, it's $ Jeff Rhodes.
Oh.
No dash on Cash App, dash on Venmo.
Make sure you get that right.
I'll cut you in, Alex.
Nice.
Yeah.
You better. Do I need to be Zachary Hammond tonight?
Yeah, you gotta pump it up.
That touchdown is sponsored by the donation of.
Actually, speaking of which, thank you to the people who have donated, especially for the Deaf and Fictional Lacrosse Club. We are playing in our tournament tomorrow. It's going to be a busy weekend from Friday night football to Saturday and Sunday lacrosse. But we got right at 30 kids, 30 Creighton and Flora 8th and 9th graders who are going to get lots of good experience on the club level, which will undoubtedly help us as we get into high school, get into JV, and then into varsity in the future. But thank you for anyone who has contributed. That's been helpful. Man, all right, we still got 20 minutes for you to talk.
Oh gosh. Well, believe it or not, apparently I got thrown under the bus already.
Yeah, no.
Is there another bus I need to get thrown under after this? I just took a little bit, Yeah, I tell you, when you do all the hard work, I just kind of talk. That's what I'm here for, right?
Yeah. I just talk when I get unbored.
When I get unbored.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh wait. Hey. All right. Yeah, Haynes. We're gonna call you now.
He said, "No more talking, Alex."
Yeah. That's enough. Oh wait. Did I do FaceTime audio?
That's impressive, actually.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
How you doing?
Doing all right. Just looking forward to this game.
Yeah. It should be a fun one. Have you ever been up here to Seneca?
Riverside is the
Riverside's about the
time I've
closest.
been up to Greenville area
Okay.
or upstate,
Yeah,
and that was fun for Riverside.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, we went to Riverside for lacrosse. I don't think it was a first round lacrosse playoff game. We won. That was a good night for us.
Mm-hmm.
But, I've been actually I was telling Alex on the ride up. My first job out of school was as a prosecutor with the South Carolina Attorney General's office, and I had a trial in Oconee County. I can't remember. I don't think it was in Seneca. I think it was in Walhalla, but I could be wrong. But that's my fond memory is coming up here for a trial. I won that trial. I didn't win very many trials, but I won that one.
You got to win something, right, Jeff?
At some point, you would win one. But yeah, no.
And when you're in somebody's, backyard up there in the upstate, it's like, all right, this is unfamiliar territory for me.
Yeah, we literally are like Well, we're about 100, not even 100 yards. We're about 40 yards away from somebody's backyard. They
Well,
look
you know,
behind
as
us.
long as we don't hit a home run over there, we'll be fine.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. So we have the football field obviously in front of us. Let me see if I can pan this around. The baseball field's kind of like over our left shoulder, and then over the right shoulder is somebody's house. Probably won't show their house. see what they're watching on TV.
I mean, hey, whatever you want to do, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that they turn all the lights on for one thing.
Yeah. You got softball,
Yeah,
baseball,
softball way over there. You
And
got the
then-
I have a
school.
feeling
yeah,
this has
school
been in
lights.
place
then I
for a
guess
while, it
yeah,
looks like,
some,
so
like,
maybe they're all connected.
a
just
soccer field over
unironically.
behind the school, or next to the school. Oh man. Well, yeah. So Haynes, there should be a lot of scoring. Both teams have really
It'd be
good.
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, if they play like anything like they did against Lancaster, I'm like, well, looks good for Flora.
That's
Yeah,
the hope,
yeah.
right?
I mean, they gave up 21 to Lancaster. Yeah,
I mean, they definitely played down on Lancaster.
Yeah,
Seneca is really good. So,
yeah.
but
We'll
then
see.
again, it can be speaking for our region. It's like if Lancaster can do it.
Well, yeah, and I mean, Dreer battled Daniel as well.
Mhm.
Was that 14-10 at the end?
Yes.
And
14-10
Dreer was
in favor of
leading
Daniel.
until
Well, it
sometime
was
in the
weird
fourth.
reading that guy's tweet. I guess we're following the same guy, and he was like, "Yeah, Drew's got the ball in the 2," and then turn around,
And then-
Daniel scored.
Yeah.
I
It's like,
think
what
he
just
meant.
happened?
I think he meant Daniel was on the
that
Dreer
Daniel-
too. That's the only thing I can think
Oh,
of.
okay.
That would make sense.
That's what that's how I read it initially. I think he just misdid it, but that's the only thing I could think of, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but yeah, that was definitely a good showing. Those two games for our region. So
Mhm.
we'll see
Yeah,
if that
sure.
means what that means tonight. And also Camden's playing Daniel tonight.
Jeff and I are going to keep an eye on that one as well.
Yeah.
Is that is Camden up there and Daniel?
Yeah, Camden's and Daniels. we should have carpooled with them. Yeah, that's a lot of traveling between the two schools. But I mean that Camden team. I mean we were able to win, but that's a good team. If Daniel struggled with Dreer, I would imagine Camden's gonna look good tonight.
So South Point had
Yeah,
Beaufort.
yeah, it was Beaufort, and then
How's that work out?
Yeah,
Last time I
they
checked, Beaufort's
rolled
not
it.
really in the upstate.
No, it's so there are more there were more lower state teams, and so the 16th seed was the 17th seed for the lower state.
Okay.
Or actually, what it was, it could have been anywhere in the state, based on the RPI, and it's just the next highest RPI rank was a lower state team, but it's because of the number of teams in the lower state versus upper state.
Gotcha. I mean, they can always redistrict the lines, you know.
Yeah, and they
further down.
well they do
They're gonna
that.
next year, I believe.
That's why
from what I've kind of heard.
Yeah, that's why Flora ends up either upper state or lower state every couple of
Redistribution.
redistrictings or whatever.
Say that 5 times. fast, Jeff.
Realignments.
There you go.
It's easier to say. Yeah. So but yeah, they got another one coming up. I guess in the spring they'll do it for next year.
Yeah, it feels like from what I've heard, there's gonna be a couple of 5A teams coming down.
Yeah, there could be. So what they're thinking. Yeah, you'll find this interesting, Haynes. So they have this like super big 5A with 2 sets of championships, which means to me it's 5A and 6A, but they're not allowed to have.
Well, the funny thing was it used to be like Sweet 16, and it was like some
Yeah.
of the, you know, the big schools that are like, you know,
Yes.
basically colleges.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we're about to do the national anthem. Hold on, just a minute.
Cadet Second Lieutenant Gavin Kilpatrick. Tonight's color guard members are Cadet Command Sergeant Major Alexis Hudson, Cadet Sergeant Skylar Martin, and Cadet Private Yadiel Rodriguez.
Actually, we got about 30 seconds before the flag's in position. But yeah. So apparently they're going to go down to a normal size 5A, but they're going to have a super size like A. So we'll see how that works out.
Don't mind me.
Okay.
Jeff.
We'll talk to you later on, Haynes.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right.
Take care.
Enjoy the stream.
Awesome.
Yeah, bye.
Now please join me for a moment of silence. Please please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem by the Seneca High School Marching Bobcats, to be followed by the Seneca High School alma mater.
All right, next work by the Seneca band. Wait, so Alex was messing with my
I mess with a lot
next
of. I
guest.
mess with a lot. I feel like I'm coming in still as just weirdly hot.
I think you're okay now.
It sound a little better, yeah. It's just one of those where like we like be talking the same octave, but like I'd still be coming in like
Yeah,
it'd be peaking more. Which
yeah,
makes no
yeah.
sense.
So you could have gone easy mode with that. Like you can do what that because I was showing you like where
Yeah.
that's where the gain is, but you can just slide the sliders.
Oh no, I just didn't want to mess with. I didn't know if that had anything to do with it. Trust me, I do enough audio with broadcasting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you want to let me play around, I probably should have eventually last
Yeah.
week, but I could play around with it and figure it out because I had to. For the Blowfish, I worked the audio board myself, so I just
Yeah.
sit there and we do everything, and so
Yeah, and,
theoretically, yeah.
and there are times when you definitely do want to use that kind of gain setting that you were looking at, because you could still peak, even if the
I felt like I was peaking
have
though,
it like blow out a
I
little.
felt like I was like blowing out, like
Yeah.
when I was talking normally, which doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I think is kind of what I was trying to fix because I was like, that's not just my level of voice, like because the sliders are more of like how much level my voice is going to come in and yada yada. So
Yeah, that's right.
you know, this is everyone's fun talk without me and Jeff talking audio because
No, this is the best.
I'm sure everyone else at home loves this and seems like we have not a terrible crowd here for the 3-hour drive.
This is really why I went live
Seneca
30
High
minutes
School
early.
would like to thank our anthem level business
Everyone wanted to see us or hear us talk about audio. So again, I guess there's the student section's a Camelot over there, Jeff, but there's like barely any students.
South Carolina High School League and
Well,
Seneca High
they're
School
wearing
would like
camo.
to remind everyone who's
We can't see 'em.
experience in the stands and coaches on the sidelines to please take pride in your team.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jim Stevens who's watching it down at the beach today.
Oh, is he really?
He's with his
Oh,
college friends
awesome.
watching
Yeah,
it.
yeah. This is that weekend.
Amazing Jim Stevens who does PA or did PA for pretty much every AC Flora team for the longest time, but now is predominantly baseball and helps out
Yeah.
whenever he can.
But yeah, this is annual trip with his buddies back down to the
Yeah, he
beach.
texted me earlier. He's like, "You guys streaming?" I said, "Absolutely. We got the green light. We will be there, even with the 1:45 out of Columbia time."
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad.
No, but it was a definitely.
We did get here pretty early.
We had to eat our McDonald's in front of the Seneca baseball stadium,
I know.
right beside Coach Tom Bass Field.
Yeah, that's right. Coach Tom Bass Field, the football field. All
The
right.
baseball stadium had a name. I just completely didn't think of it. It's on the other side of the press box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like WC something. Or WK something. I don't remember. I didn't memorize it, believe it or not. We weren't playing there. I did memorize Coach Tom Bass Field, which may or may not be easier than the other one, because we may or may not be able to see what the field's called.
So the truth. There you go, Tom Bass Field.
I told you I memorized it. I just get some help. I memorized it and I can look over it in
Ooh,
case I
look,
forget about it.
Infinity.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it feels. You can see our team from here, Jeff, as we're kind of sitting on the bleachers,
Yeah.
getting ready. It's a weird feeling that Coach Floyd did tell me there was an away locker room, but it was apparently a hike, so he opted to just get changed over by the baseball field, and of
Yeah.
course in the bathrooms.
Yeah. No, it's much more convenient over there.
Yes.
Plus, it's just a good place to relax and eat McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's was good. I got the
Yeah.
Coach Floyd special, the 20-piece.
Ooh, 40 pieces would be tough.
40-piece, I don't know if I could finish all at one time. I'll be honest. That is a lot of nuggets. 20 was a lot. I struggled to finish 20, but I was like, I'm not going to be able to eat for another like 5 hours, so might as well get this all down before, we have to play a game.
Just remembering, I forgot to turn back on the ads at the bottom of the screen. Who was our first sponsor this year?
It was all the way back in game 1. I believe we did Mill Pond.
Is it Mill Pond? Okay, all right. Let me pull up Mill Pond. So
rotator.
we've had 4 sponsors this year. Each of them will be featured during one of the quarters tonight. We're going to start with Mill Pond if I could remember how to. Not that one. Wait, is the color source already on? Oh, it is. Okay. Go up to Mill Pond.
It's a good runner for me to
There we go.
get my stuff out.
Oh, speaking of Mill Pond, I'm pretty sure the last highlight that we had, the last game. Let's rewatch this before Alex reads a Mill Pond ad. Here we go. Oh yeah, it is. Logan.
Oh.
This is the last game. Logan Price's touchdown run.
Yeah, I called her right before it happened. That's all I'm going to say. I was ready for it.
Awesome.
I guess it's the cheerleaders to not make the trip up, unfortunately, is what it looked like.
Yeah, they might have a competition. This is about the time for them.
Well, remember we saw Easley going back today, so that may be why too.
The what?
Remember we saw the Easley bus? We were like, well, that might be cheerleading, because we were like, I guess it's the only thing that
Yeah, it
makes
could be.
relative sense. Well, all right, before we get ready to rock and roll, let's give our spout out. Again, as we said, we have 4 sponsors this year, so we'll be going through all one quarter. So right now, the Mill Pond Steakhouse. Step back in time at Mill Pond Steakhouse, where rustic elegance meets southern hospitality in beautiful, historic Boykin, South Carolina. Nestled just a short drive from Columbia, discover a serene dining experience unlike anything else in the state. Savor certified Black Angus beef, low country seafood specialties, and favorites like marinated rack of lamb while enjoying breathtaking views of the historic Mill Pond. Experience top-notch service where everything is just perfect. Reserve your table today at millpondsteakhouse.com.
Excellent. Check. Hey, I think I'm louder than you now.
Well, that's kind of how that goes when I turn myself down, because don't worry, I talk a lot louder than you, so like when you're yelling check, you're not talking as loud.
Okay.
I'll turn myself a little, probably maybe a tad
just
more
slide
up.
it.
There we go. That may be right.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
There we go. Hey, look at that.
Follow the SCHSL on X,
Ooh, we have
follow them on
captains.
Twitter for updates
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and guess who theirs are. Oh, shocker, I got the first one right.
for auto, home,
Is it their
or life
quarterback?
insurance,
Yes,
visit
number 10, Gavin Toma.
farmbureaupromise.com. Local
And I can
people,
almost
great
guarantee
rates,
you I can guess another one.
That's the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise.
Is it the running back?
Oh my gosh, Jeff. Well, actually, I didn't guess it right. He's not out there.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. I did not expect that. There's the 2 most prolific players on this offense, so I did take a shot in the dark. I got one right, one wrong. We'll take what we can get. I do know ours though. That's the cool part. I can look down. I'm like, oh yeah, I got our captain. So from left to right on our end, Monty Lafitte, Isaiah Watson, Charlie Scott, and Blake Batet. As now they all actually flip on me. So thanks guys. I just read your names and they said go the other way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Flora,
it works just as well. On the other side, from left to right, when you'll see him, Gavin Toma, he's the quarterback. Big number 77, Dorset McCauley next to him. Number 34, Makai Mendez, and number 20, I believe that's 25, or is that 26? If it is 26, then I am right.
Blake Bennett.
Bet it.
Bet it. Well, I can't really talk. I didn't exactly get it right the first couple times either. I believe that's 25. It is 25, and that is Jermaine Miller. Amari Verner is their star running back, who we'll be talking a lot about in their first opening drive.
Oh, I need to turn off my.
Yeah, no, there's no banner for us to run out of, Jeff. That sucks.
We don't need a banner.
No, but it's still cool to have one.
Wait, where's their football team going?
I don't know. They were. It was also kind of weird when they were warming up too. For everyone who's just joining us, it was like they'd come out piece by piece.
Yeah.
Like there was no team on the field till about 45 minutes before game time. There was like special teams, and like quarterback, and then they just like pieced together their kind of like warm up, which is weird.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
What's also weird is their lights are incredibly good here.
I mean, they're spaced out very well. AKA, there's one of each corner.
It's like the first field that we've had that hasn't been like dramatic lighting. I might need to turn down my ISO just so we can.
I mean, my monitor's awesome.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
Oh, well, there's 2 players coming through the stands. Interesting. There are 4 or 6 of them. What is? Oh, I see where they're coming out, Jeff. Look, that's interesting. They come out of the stands. Big Jeff, they come out of the stands over there.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
That's kind of cool.
Which is kind of funny because they walked from the locker room past the banner to go through the stands. I mean, it works.
I like that. That's a cool tradition.
It is cool. Kind of like the Dutch Fork walk where they walk across like the stadium
Yeah.
for the game.
Huh. Yeah, good. That was distracting enough that we missed the flip.
That's how it usually goes.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that should be brighter. Let's see. I'm messing with the. There we go. I think we're good now.
Well, this is probably not stream friendly. Why is it very bright, Jeff?
Because I brightened it up. I
Oh.
should probably turn that brightness down. I'll get it in a second.
The de facto run out. You know, with the 3-hour bus ride, we don't have a lot of space for a lot of things. So unfortunately, no flag or anything made the trip today. But seems like AC Flora is ready for this one. So, oh, tumble on the run out from Seneca.
Oh, dang, I missed that.
Yeah, whoa!
Fireworks! What the? Let's go!
This is cool. I will say, pregame game day experience is up there with the ones I've seen. That's awesome.
All right.
All right, well, it looks like the
That's delightful.
kickoff team's coming out, so I'm assuming we won the toss and deferred.
Excellent.
Either that, or they won the toss and won the ball.
I kind of want to know now.
Well, we'll be all right.
Back up the stream.
Well, as we said, 2 high-octane offenses, and we'll see the opposing one first, led by Seneca's all-time passing leader for their school, Gavin Toma, and one of the best running backs you're going to see in the draft. Huh?
No, it's just something Hank's posted about. Yeah, FCC violation. Oh, no.
Well, as I said, one of the best running backs you're going to see in this state as well, Amari Werner. Over 3,000 career yards, and he's closing in on 2,000 this season. Needs 151 to achieve that.
We might need some background music real quick.
Yeah, I know. These aren't. The Seneca offense taking center stage first, and that gives a chance to our defense to come out, and that gives a chance for the. Huh? Maybe not. I thought does that look like the kickoff team, Jeff?
It looks like their kickoff team, right?
Well, it looks like their kickoff team. I thought it was ours, but I guess not.
Okay, this is so.
I did not know Jordan was on our kickoff team. There you go. All right. I lied. It's the AC Flora's all-time passing leader, Roper Wensky. And I get the honors first. Of course, Azel and Blake back up. Azel, big shot #1 for AC Flora. Received an offer from Oregon this past week. Easily the biggest one he's got, as well as West Virginia a couple days before that. But it'll be Shoemake kicking this one off for Seneca. He'll boot this one deep. It'll be to Banag up around the 10-yard line. He'll run it near sideline. Tries to pick his way through to the 30. Shoves past a couple of tacklers, but then we'll go down to the 31. So it'll be Roper Wensky, as we said, hitting 8,000 career passing yards last week in the win against York. KC Flores now second against the Cougars this season. But however, we talk about Roper Wensky a ton. What gives him a ton of help is the man who's going to set up on his hip. Jalen Simmons coming into today looking for about 100 yards, what will be now his 4th straight game of 100 yards. And that would give him 1,000 on the season. The LR transfer coming on strong toward the end of this season.
Yeah, he's gotten better every game.
Yes, he has. 1st and 10 on our own 31 near hash. It's a handoff to Simmons straight up the field. He'll try to pick his way forward, but he runs into a couple. It's the DN Mendez as well as the middle linebacker, Chance Cleveland, combining on the stop. Just a pickup of 1 for Simmons. We talk a lot about the offenses. It's going to be based on what the defenses can put together here for both these teams, and that's going to come down to who these teams really get more turnovers. Both of them are really good at producing turnovers, Jeff. I mention that with AC Flora all the time, but Seneca, 9 interceptions, 9 fumble recoveries for their defense. 2nd and 8 on the near hash on the 33 of AC Flora. Pistol formation for the Falcons, and they're all whites. Wensky play action, dropping back. Looks to the near side, finds Grady Brell into the flat near side. He gets past the first down, barreling towards the 45. Is not tackled, but shoved out of bounds instead. The DB, William Philpott on the tackle. There we go, Alex. But a pickup of around 10 yards is good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Falcons. Ball's at the 40.
Only kind of man forgotten in this passing game. Grady Bell gets his first reception of the day. Grady now his 5th reception on the season. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Falcons, just past the 40 on the near hash, going from left to right on their own 42. Wensky in the gun, 8 in the box for the Bobcats. Wensky drops back and he'll hand off on a delayed handoff to Simmons, runs it near side, stiff arms a man past the 45 and takes a hard hit toward the end of the play and some shuffling at the end. Good run for Simmons, about 5 on the pickup, just past the 45.
Jalen Simmons, he stopped by number
And Coach Floyd trying to fire up his team.
and number 6, Jamari Chapman.
Officially a pickup of 5 for Simmons.
There's a flag on
Oh,
There is, it looks,
was there a face mask?
I believe it
Okay.
might have been unnecessary roughness at the end of the play. It did look like they
Oh.
took a hit on Simmons, and Simmons was about a foot and a half out of bounds. So Falcons move past midfield, looking to strike first. Just under 11 minutes to go in this first quarter. Kind of peaceful over here, Jeff.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm
I,
not-
I, I always love it when we have a little press box on the visitor side so we can be with our people.
Be of our people. So the 15 yards moves AC Flora to the Bobcat 39 on the near hash, 1st and 10. Wensky in the gun with Jalen on his right hip. I thought you were about to talk, Jeff. You seem like you were ready.
My dad texting.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry.
Wensky gets the snap, drops straight back. Looking for a deep shot into the near side. It's caught out of bounds. No, incomplete. Looks like he was looking for a comeback route to Josh Davis. Couldn't reel it in.
Pass is incomplete.
Uh-oh.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, so I'm not dropping any frames, and I have it on the stream on my phone. I think everything's good, but yeah, if anyone else is having issues, let me know.
Yeah, let us know.
Although, yeah, I'm really not dropping any frames.
2nd and 10 for the Falcons on the Bobcat 39 near hash. Handed off to the far side. Simmons cuts it up. Fields got a hole past the 30. Angles outside of the 25. Bouncing out of the 20 to the 15. 10-5. And he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Falcons. And Jalen Simmons starts off hot yet again. It's 6-0.
39-yard touchdown run.
Simmons went over 100 yards for the 5th time in his career last week. Starts off hot right there. A 39-yard run to the left side that goes all the way to the house. And just like that, AC Flora has the early advantage over the Bobcats. Extra point from Grant Hill pending. Good snap, good hold. It'll sidewind through. 7-0 Falcons right
Kick by number
off the
13,
bat.
Grant Hill. 10:43 left in the first
All
quarter.
right.
Score
That's how
is
you start off.
Those are the starts that I like. Let's watch that again.
Simmons coming off a career day. 24 carries, 161 yards, 3 touchdowns. And right there shows you why he's taken that lead role for AC Flora.
Yeah, just great vision, makes decisions, like has patience, but then executes quickly.
Well, AC Flora's all-time leading passing leader didn't do much there, right, Jeff?
Yeah, no. I'm sure Roper's just as happy with that touchdown.
Well, he's not complaining, and
No.
he's fired up on the sideline, it looks like.
No, and Roper's awesome with that. Like, he's super competitive, but he's super, he's everyone else's biggest fan.
Yes, it's been one of those seasons where Roper's been able to kind of take a back seat in the sense of he's got so many weapons around him that he doesn't have to be the star of the show, which he is still.
He's still a star show.
He still is, the main guy. But you talk about all these other players like Simmons, like Blake,
Yeah.
like Kendall, like Josh, like Charlie, who just all have amazing games.
Yeah, just a lot of people around who give him confidence and execute, and yeah.
I'm not sure what's taking so long. It seems like both teams are kind of huddled up, and it looks like there's an equipment malfunction for AC Flora is kind of what's taking the time. I think that's KD getting looked at. There we go.
Commercial break for the
Well, 10:43 to go here in this first quarter. It took only a minute and 17 seconds for AC Flora to strike, and now it turns over to the Bobcats. They're not in many situations like these. This Bobcat team wins by a lot of time. Again, they only give up around 12 points per game, just like our Falcons, but right there, already giving up 7. Grant Hill will be the one to boot this one deep, or maybe pooch it. We'll find out. He'll jog up to this one, and he'll pooch it to the near side, up around the 25. Bobcats will take it in near hash, going from right to left, trying to fight his way forward, but he runs into a cast of Falcons. Taking it in was Colton Hawk, the wide receiver, but does not escape. Looks like a couple of Falcons, including Special Teams Player of the Week last week, Brennan Fudger, in on the stop.
Yeah, call up and immediately gets a Special Teams Player of the Week.
I was talking to Coach Darryl Brown, our defensive backs coach, and he looked at me and said, Fudger's going to get a lot of action in. Well, he was in about every single play on the special teams last week. But here comes the Bobcats, and again, their quarterback, just as many, accolades as Roper Wensky has for AC Flora, he has for Seneca. It's Gavin Toma. Over 5,800 career yards for him, and the man to his left, 3,200 yards in his career. 1st and 10 for Seneca on their own 31 near hash, going from right to left. Play action, Toma looking to the near side. It's almost intercepted. It was a lazy pass in the air. Kendall Berg got a hand on it, looking for Elias McGee, one of his favorite targets. Incomplete. It looked like that ball almost kind of slipped. Toma wanted to put a little more touch on it and just didn't get enough on it. And unfortunately for McGee, if he caught that, Azell was coming downhill. 2nd and 10 for Seneca on their 31. Low snap, it's handed off to Werner up the middle. He gets through the initial hole past the 40 to the 45. Shaves off one-man mass midfield, still driving a defender up to the Falcon 45, where he's finally tackled by Azell Banag, but Werner right on cue. Goes 22 yards up the middle.
First down, Bobcats.
And he's looking for over 2,000 yards this season on the ground. It's now 5 wide for Seneca. 1st and 10 on the Falcon 45. Still some lag, Jeff?
No, I was just cropping the clock camera.
Making sure. Toma drops back, looks for a near out route. It is caught by the receiver. He'll go up to the 35 and then get shoved out of bounds. Jeremiah Hunter, the main man for this Bobcat offense. The passing attack gets 9. Kendall Bird on the stop.
On the tackle, number 23, Monty Lafette.
Lafette,
9-yard gain brings up
the sophomore, has 930 yards this season, looking for over 1,000 today. 2nd and 1. Looks to be the 36 of the Falcons near hash. She'll be a handoff up the middle of Werner. Picks his way forward, fights for the first down, and then gets slammed to the turf. Isaiah Watson on the stop.
Stop by number 30, Isaiah Watson. First down.
3-yard gain for Seneca as they move the chains. Just under 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter. 7-0 lead Falcons. Toma in the gun. A slow snap, a play action looking, pump fakes one, now we'll scramble out to the near side, looking downfield, some play action, play making mobilities, but a double team. They were looking for Colton Hawk, but it was a double by Bird and Banag around the 20 that made Toma just throw it away.
He was covered by number 1, Hazel Bannock.
These are interesting.
Yeah, I know.
2nd and 10 for Seneca on the Falcon 33 near hash. They'll play action to Werner, and it'll be a read option. Toma will take it near side, gets past 1. Flag comes out as Toma scampers out of bounds, just shy of the 25 at the 26 of AC Flora. However, it looks like it's going to be coming back after a hold. Will probably be called on the edge. Nasir Walker, I believe, drew it.
Like, what's surprising is, I don't know how the mispronunciations, how you landed on those mispronunciations.
I get Lafitte a little bit. I guess the E just didn't register.
Yeah.
But I don't get Hazel. Or I guess I get Banag.
Bannock.
So, I have a lot of hard names. I was doing CIU soccer last night, and that was not fun.
Yeah.
I did not bring my A game, unfortunately. I'm trying to bring it tonight, though.
All right. What was it 2nd and 20?
2nd and 20 for Seneca. They're on AC Floors 42 near hash, 5 wide for Toma. Toma with the silent count, gets the snap, 3-step rush, has to escape trouble, steps up in the pocket, scrambles to the right side. Jordan Davis in a spy, he'll shove him out of bounds on the far sideline. Only a couple for Toma. He scampers out of bounds for a pickup of 3 as the middle linebacker falls him all the way. Looks like that's how AC Flora looks to negate Toma, who has over 200 yards through the ground this season. Toma is their 3rd leading rusher on the team. Their backup, Jamari Sprout, who did not get any action last week, is the 2nd, but Toma, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground for him. He gets 3 right there. And another flag near side, Jeff.
Near side?
That looks like it's going to go against AC Flora.
Oh, wait.
I believe that was going to be, I guess, on the far side on kind of a play that didn't affect it, but because it was on the near hash, which play happened to the far side of the field.
That's really weird.
So it'll be 2nd down and I guess 1. Wow. What a weird start to this game. 9:22 to go. AC Flora already has a 7-0 advantage over Seneca, but the Bobcats are driving here on their first possession of this one.
It's like early plot armor.
2nd and 1. Seneca on the Falcon 24 in the far hash. In the gun is Toma. Werner on his left hip. He'll get the snap, hands it off to Werner straight upfield. He fights forward for the first down, but then gets tattooed right around the 20-yard line. Jordan Davis, Monty Lafitte, the 2 linebackers combine in the stop. Pickup of 3.
He was stopped by number 30, Isaiah Watson.
And Jeff, we were talking about this on the drive up. AC Flora's leading tacklers are the 4 defensive linemen.
Yeah, and that is a good sign.
Yes, that's what you want. It's actually kind of layered. It goes defensive line, linebacker, Azel Banag, other linebacker. 1st and 10 on the 21 on the far hash. For the Bobcats is, again, Toma still in the gun. Werner hands it off up the middle. Falcons greet him in the backfield. He escapes a couple, and he'll be slammed to the turf by Nasir Walker. A pickup of a couple yet again, about 3 yards to the Falcon 18.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
This is where AC Flora shines, Jeff. When opponents get in the red zone, they only get into the end zone 53% of the time. They score 65. Seneca has to strike. They average over 470
Wait, we
yards.
score what?
They only
score
score
like
53% of the time.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yes. So 2nd and 7 on the far hash on the AC Flora 18. Toma with 5 wide yet again, 3 down low. That's where he's looking for a quick slant. Caught inside the 15, turns it upfield to the 10, to the 5, and spins down. Tackle made by Blake Batet. As the tackle was made by the 4th receiver, Jack Webb. Don't really run many 5 receivers, as it was 4 receivers getting in on the action. Jack Webb, the 4th. He gets 12 yards and a 1st down as now again Seneca moves inside the 10 and looks like they're quickly about to go. 1st and goal on the 6-yard line near hash for Toma and the Bobcats. Get the snaps, hands off. Werner tries to bounce it to the far side. He runs right into a cast of Falcons at the bottom of the pile. Peyton Bishop as well as Jordan Davis combine in the stop. No gain of the play. Well, after Werner's first run of 22 yards, he's now had 4 runs for 9 yards. AC Flora seems to be calming it down a little bit, but Bobcats still moving.
Bring up 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line.
This is where they had some trouble last time as they were driving. They had a fumble issue and a couple turnovers. 2nd and goal for Seneca. They're on the Falcons 6 near hash. And it looks like a false start's going to be called against the Bobcats. No timeout.
Yeah.
Looked like it was Charlie McDonald, the senior guard, who may have flinched, but referee said timeout was called by Coach David Crane. That's the first of this first quarter. 7:24 left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for AC Flora as our first stoppage, which gives us a time to thank our sponsor. Discover why Mill Pond Steakhouse is beloved by locals and visitors alike. Located in charming Boykin, South Carolina, the restaurant combines rustic elegance with southern hospitality for a one-of-a-kind dining experience. Although their steaks are Mill Pond's claim to fame, they offer a full variety of American cuisine amidst historic and incredibly scenic surroundings. Perfect for special occasions, romantic dinners, or whatever you crave, exceptional food in an unforgettable setting. Visit millpondsteakhouse.com or call 803-425-8825 to book a reservation today.
Tiger Express Wash. More locations, same quality care.
You can also hear one for Tiger Express Wash.
Unpaid. Oh man. All right. Yeah, we need to stop here.
We do need to stop here, and it's going to come on the backs of our defense. It's 2nd and goal on the 6-yard line between the hashes for the Bobcats. Werner on the left hip of Toma. Trip receivers up top. Falcons putting 8 in the box here is Toma. Will play action now. He'll roll out to the near side. He pumps one, gets past the defender, now scrambles up near the 5 and gets double teamed. Nasir Walker drags him down from behind. A pickup of 2 for Toma. Well, AC Flora trying for a big goal line stand here again. A very good defense. It only allows about 63% of the time a score. It's 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line near hash for the Bobcats. 2 receivers down low, 1 up top. Toma in the gun. He looks at the rushers, he fakes it and pulls it to the far side, and he gets wound up and dropped. Guess who? PB on the stop, and the Falcons drag him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 4 on the play, and now a decision for the Bobcats. Looks like the field goal unit will trot on. A read option from Toma. He pulled it as the Falcons were bringing pressure up the middle. However, the far defensive end, Peyton Bishop, said not today. Drags him down, and a loss that keeps Seneca really from getting an end zone shot as they're going to try to take their 3 points. It'll be Corey Shoemaker on for the field goal. He's 1 for 3 this season. Extra point is up, and it is blocked and no good.
Yeah.
It misses near side, his 3rd miss of the season.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Will look to be around a 25-yard field goal, misses, and AC Flora gets a big-time turnover. Well, bend, don't break. I said all it comes down to is who gets more stops. AC Flora's defense is the one who punches first after their offense delivered the opening jab. And now what can the AC Flora Falcons offense do again as Roper Wensky will trot out with his main man, Jalen Simmons.
Yeah, it's a good decision to have Peyton box instead of crash.
Well, you're crashing
Must
up the
have
middle.
seen something, something on tape.
I believe Werner's been run up the middle. We'll see if they change that. 1st and 10. The Falcons on their own 20, dropping back, looking for a deep shot to the far side. It is incomplete, looking for Charlie Scott in a streak.
Intended for number 14.
He's going against Jalen Acker, the senior, was stride for stride with Scott.
He's covered by number 22, Jamari Cobb. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, again, a team that scored 9 interceptions this season. The Bobcat defense needs something right here. It's 2nd and 10. Falcons on their own 20 between the hashes, going from left to right. Grady comes in motion from bottom and goes to a tight end spot. Wensky will take the low snap, looks for a swing pass to Jalen Simmons near side, gets past one would-be tackler, past the 20, puts his shoulder down, barrels through a defender at the 27, and Seneca saying the ball came out towards the end. They have the ball, and referee, no signal yet. Seneca trying to say it came out, and they're going to say he was down on contact. Falcons will catch a break there. I'm not sure how much of a case Seneca had, as that was blocked by our own team and coaches, but 7-yard swing pass brings up 3rd and short. You never like seeing the ball come out, even if it's after he hit the ground. So 3rd and 3 for AC Flora. They're on their own 27 near hash. Simmons on the left, Hipowensky, 2 tight ends set. That's where the handoff will go, straight upfield. Simmons breaks through one past the first down, past the 30, and continues to barrel through a defender over a flag. Top of the field comes in. It's good for 1st down yardage. It would be around a 7-yard pickup if it does stand. We'll wait to see the marker.
74, Amari Jones.
Jeez, that flag is really far away from everything, too.
Procedural penalty on one of the teams, I believe. I'm just not sure which one. That's the fun part. We get to find out together, and Davis cannot believe it. He looks like he's kind of putting his hands out. The referee's talking about this one. They're going to call it a legal formation on AC Flora.
Against AC Flora.
Somebody not on the line, maybe?
I believe it was Josh Davis, and that's what Coach Floyd is giving the near side official an earful of. He's going to claim that Josh definitely asked. The official is shaving him off.
That'll bring up 3rd and 7.
So it was an 8-yard reception to Jalen Simmons, which brings up 3rd and 7 for AC Flora after the 5-yard procedural penalty. Falcons will have it on their own 23, but they'll call a timeout before we get there. 5:01 to go here in this opening quarter. 7-0 lead for the visiting AC Flora Falcons. A long way from home, Jeff. 2.5 hours the drive we took, and they've been gone since 11 o'clock this morning.
Yes. It's been an adventure.
Your local
Adventure for
Florida
everybody.
Insurance office is thrilled to provide the full coverage
But,
scoreboard throughout the
You know,
2025
this was kind of cool. You're actually, well, I was annoying Jeff with these questions because Seneca was the team that made the playoffs, the state championship from Upper State. They lost to Airport in the state championship. But I was saying, you know, theoretically, there's a chance we I don't know if we would have tried to come here, but we could have tried to come here. And I said, what would you have done, Jeff? And we were having to discuss with the baseball field being behind us how the setup would look.
Yeah. Maybe you'd just hang out in the bushes directly behind home plate.
You would really make my life annoying, wouldn't you? But we were talking to them. They have a camera stand on the far side of the field, which would be kind of cool, and a scaffolding. Potentially, Jeff has got his scaffolding device, and that has been used. I think the heat from the press box is coming up because I do feel a little warmer than I did, or maybe it's my hand warmers that my brother so graciously gave me back.
Speaking of scaffolding, I hope the lacrosse schedules work out where I can do some of the USC games.
Usually I do at least. So 3rd and 7 for the Falcons. They're on their own 23 near hash, going from left to right. Walensky gets the snap, drops back, looking to the near side, down the sideline. Now he'll scramble out to the far side. He'll throw one downfield in the direction of Josh Davis, but it goes about 15 yards over his head. Incomplete, and Seneca gets a must-needed stop there. Will force the Falcons to punt this ball away. Of course, Roper Wensky will just take a couple steps back. He's the punter for AC Flora, and he has been for the past 2 seasons. Only one time the Falcons have tried a fake. Back deep is Jeremiah Hunter. He's just inside his own 40. As Wensky set up on his own 10 to boot this one long. Hard count, doesn't get a jump, and Falcons assessing the pressure the Bobcats are giving. They rush from the far side, and Wensky's able to get a low line drive punt spinning that goes out of bounds. It's past midfield, but how long it's past midfield we're finding out as the official past the 40 of the Bobcats, up to the 45, still walking, and he'll finally mark it out of bounds inside the 47 and around the 46 and a half. About a 31-yard punt for Roper. He's just shy of his average. He averages about 34 and a half yards per punt. So now Gavin Toma and the Bobcat offense will come out. They did catch a break after missing a field goal inside their own 10, or on the Falcon 10. Now they come out, starting this possession on their own 47 in the near hash, 1st and 10. Toma gets the snap low. He looks to the far side, a screen route to Hunter, who has it just shy of the 50. He goes past midfield, but gets dragged down by Isaiah Watson. Toe drag down. There we go, Alex.
How is the defensive tackle getting back there for that?
He's fast. 6-yard reception for Hunter, his second one of the day.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
This is an offense that very balanced attack, averaging over 230 yards in both rushing and passing. 2nd and 4 on their Falcon 47 far hash. Toma in the gun yet again. A silent count, it looks like, for the Bobcats. Will hand it to Werner up the field. He barrels through one defender, but then gets dragged down from behind again by Nasir Walker. Werner was able to break the tackle of the middle linebackers and then continue to trudge forward as he gets 7 and good for a 1st down. Already his 6th carry of the game.
Number 1,
Hazel Bannig.
1st down, Bobcats.
So Peyton will come out after what looked to potentially, I'm not sure what exactly happened, as it looks like Peyton kind of holding his left hand. It'll be Timothy Kutrakish replacing him. 1st and 10 on the Falcon 40 far hash for the Bobcats. Low snap yet again, handled and handed to Werner, who runs up the middle and runs into a cast of Falcons yet again. This defensive line, disruptive as always, at the bottom of the piles. Big number 50, welcome to the game, Brennan Williams. Just a pickup of 1 for Werner.
Gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Seneca trying to move quickly, 2nd and 9 on the Falcon 39 far hash. Toma gets the low snap. He's going to have to drop back, looks to pass. He'll just tuck this one and run to the far side. Gets up near the 35 before stepping out of bounds. Closest man to him was Kendall Bird. Just a 3-yard pickup for Toma and a 3rd down incoming. Well, I was trying to talk about what was going to happen with Brennan, because Brennan, one of the most disruptive players on this team, 29 tackles for loss this season for big number 50 in the middle. He anchors what has been a dominant defensive line this season. 3rd and 6 for Seneca. They have it on the Falcon 36. They need the Falcon 30. Falcons, looks like these 2 drop back as Toma gets the snap. 5 wide, looks over in the middle, caught at the 30 by Webb. He goes up to the 25, spun down and dropped near the 20. In coverage was Brandon Williams, but a 16-yard pitch and catch to Webb gets him to the edge of the red zone yet again.
1st down, Bobcats.
Looks like it was just kind of like a spacing route where Webb went to the first down, turned around, and got more. So 1st and 10 on the Falcon 20 between the hashes for Toma. Werner on his left hip. Falcons creep forward as Werner gets the handoff, a counter to the near side, cuts it back upfield near the 15 and gets taken down by Jordan Davis. Looks like Werner had a little bit of a hole, but was not able to get past a grip of Davis. A pickup of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Seneca, this is where they stalled out last possession. 2:30 to go here in this first quarter. 7-0 lead for the visiting AC Flora Falcons against the hosting Seneca Bobcats. Seneca trying to answer the Falcons' opening drive. 2nd and 4 on the Falcon 14 between the hashes. Toma gets the snap, play action, now looking to the far side, and a slant caught, touchdown. Colton Hawk. He finds the end zone for what looks to be the 7th time this season as the fireworks show gets going here.
Pass from number 10, Gavin
It'll be
Toma.
7-6 in favor of the Falcons, extra point pending. Extra point up and good. 7-all here with 2:08 to go in the first quarter.
The score is Seneca 7, AC Flora
A nice job from Colton Hawk, the senior. He's been doing it for a couple of years now for these Bobcats. Over 600 all-time receiving yards, and right there gets his first reception of the day, 14 yards.
Ian pointed out the this light brown field, the dormant grass or whatever.
It does
looks
feel
cool.
like winter.
Yeah.
It's starting to feel like, especially with the degrees as well. Well, Blake Batet and Ezel Benag. Again, Blake returned the opening kickoff of the Camden game. Dangerous return, man. Ezel near side, got about a 20-yard return last time they kicked it deep to him. We'll see what Shoemake decides right here. Shoemaker will boot this one from his own 40 far hash. We'll boot this one to the dangerous Blake Batet, who takes it in his zone 7. He's already had one of these, a big kickoff return. Now tries to bounce it to the near side, past the 25, up near the 30, puts his shoulder down and takes a defender out of bounds with him. Batet with a nice return. On the tackle was Elias McGee, one of the receivers, and Batet. It's about a 25-yard return for AC Flora and gives the Falcons good field position to start their 3rd drive of the game.
With the ball at the 38-yard line.
Well, I wonder how long Shoemaker's going to keep kicking it deep. Banak and Batet now with each a good return. I have to wonder if they want to limit what AC Flora can do on the return game. Just like AC Flora trying to make sure Seneca doesn't do what they did last week. And another long return. This one was from Werner. So 1st and 10, AC Flora has it on their own 39 on the near hash. Wensky in the gun with Simmons. He'll hand it off straight upfield. Simmons will bounce it to the outside and tries to escape one, but runs into 2 more Bobcats. He does escape one, and a flag comes in the backfield around where the offensive line is.
There's a flag on
Tackle was made by Mendez as well as Caleb Giles, the defensive tackle. Looks like this will go against AC Flora. AC Flora already moving back. Will be a 10-yard hold. Well, the 2 things they've been doing last week, Jeff, is penalties for both sides, offense and defense, have been pretty stellar. Falcons only with about 15 offensive penalty yards last week, and against Camden they only had 25 total penalty yards. Now they're backed up 1st and 20 on their own 29-yard line near hash. Wensky gets the snap, looking for the stack receiver near side, and now he'll roll out to the far side of the field yet again. He'll throw it over the middle of the field, caught by Josh Davis near the 45, bursts the speed to the 50, to the 40, makes one man miss, and then gets tackled at the 30-yard line of the Bobcats. Josh Davis with a great throw from the run from Roper. Wensky flipped the field, and the Falcons are in business here.
First down, Flora. Ball's at the 32-yard line.
Josh Davis has that extra level of explosiveness when he hits it. It's hard to stop him, and just like that, it looks to be around a 29-yard reception for Davis. So a 1st and 10 on the Bobcat 31 far hash, going from left to right. All tied up at 7 with 1:15 to go here in this first quarter, and flags come out.
There's a flag
Seeing
on
the
the play.
false start yet again, and Wenski can't believe it. I'm not really sure. I'm looking for the play clock, though, Jeff. Can you see it anywhere?
Ball start against the Falcons.
No.
I didn't think I was looking. I didn't think it was a delay game. I do want to look over that just in case, and I'm not seeing where I'm looking for it.
Bring up first and 15. Ball at
So first and 15 for AC Flora. They're now backed up to what looks to be the Bobcat 37. Wenski in the gun. He'll hand it off to Simmons. Runs it left all the way. Got 2 lead blockers. Turns it upfield past the 30, the 25, to the 20. He may be gone again to the far sideline. Gets jumped out of bounds on the 5.
number 25, Jalen Simmons.
Catching him was the far side defensive end, Mendez. Caught him inside the 5 at the 4, and Jalen Simmons, 33-yard burst down the far sideline this time. He's electric, isn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, he is.
Coach Floyd says it wasn't going to be a point of emphasis, to get him a. They said they weren't going to make it like the whole game plan, but they did want to get him 1,000 yards this season. He was 100 shy, and let's just say he's inching closer. It goes down as a 34-yard run, and just like that, Simmons has 80 on the day. First and 10 on the 3-yard line, far hash. Wenski gets the snap up to Jalen Simmons, who will plow his way forward to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Simmons' second one of the day. He now has 17 on this season, and the Falcons answer the Bobcats. They lead at 13-7, under a minute to go in the first quarter. The emergence of Jalen Simmons should not go unnoticed. This running back has made it a predominantly passing attack. You look back at the early part of the season, it was a lot of passing yards, not a ton of rushing. This team now averaging nearly 170 yards of rushing. Extra point from Grant Hill, up and good. And it all becomes on the shoulders of number 25, Jalen Simmons. Already his second touchdown in this day, and the second of the first quarter.
14, Seneca 7.
Watch that again. Actually, this is the run that set up the touchdown.
Now, what I can't figure out, Jeff, is how he stayed in bounds. I know my depth perception's
Yeah,
not
I know.
great, but it looked like he could have easily
Doesn't
stepped
look
out
like
about
this
5
much.
times over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, nice run.
Well, I said going into this game, both defenses are going to have to string together a couple stops. AC Flora has one, Seneca has one. The Falcons will get a chance for another, as Seneca, after pretty much taking around just under 2 minutes of game time off the field, have to come right back on, which is good and bad because, little time to rest for their offense, but the counterpoint of that is a little time to rest for our defense.
Yeah.
Grant Hill kicking this one off. Werner set up on his far side of the field near his sideline around the 23 again. Yes, last week he was the man who returned one of the kickoffs against the Bruins of Lancaster. We'll see if Grant decides to stay away from him as he's on the far side of the field. And Grant will pooch this one. Looks like on his near hash, and he will pooch this one to the near side. It'll be one of the deep men. It'll be Hunter taking it in his own 15 near sideline. Cuts it towards the middle of the field. Outruns one would-be tackler. Escapes another. And then gets dragged down yet again. And
Check the turn by number
Fudger?
7.
No.
I think it was, I believe it was.
Stop on number
No.
20,
Oh, no, it was Davis Lumpkin.
36.
Jeremiah.
Okay, Lumpkin.
Yeah, Davis Lumpkin.
He had a,
Yeah,
he had a good.
Fudger's 33, Lumpkin's 36. I saw the 3. I didn't see the other one. Well, these JV call-ups,
Yeah.
back-to-back kickoff tackles. And it
Yeah,
looks
Dave-
like, oh, Jeff, there they are.
Oh, the band. Let's go.
Fans made their triumphant appearance to the beloved of Falcon faithful here at Seneca. Maybe their bus got held up. It'll be first and 10 for the Bobcats on their own 33 near hash, going from right to left with 40 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Tomo with 3 receivers up top. He'll hand it off to Werner straight upfield, who fights through the initial D-line and then trudges through a couple of Falcons. He goes down, looks to be around the 33-yard line, taken down by Monty Lafitte and Jordan Davis.
King Brown.
6-yard carry. And the band who had to also make that long drive now takes their position to the right of us. Clock running down under 20 here in this first quarter. Second in around 5 for the Bobcats near hash. Low snap, Toma looking over the middle downfield up that far seam. It is caught by Webb past the 45 of AC Flora, goes to the 30, gets table-topped over at the 25, and just like that, their 4th receiver doing a lot of magic to the 26, and a flag gets thrown way
Personal foul.
late. I'm not sure on who, though. It's a 42-yard reception for Webb. Longest play of the day currently for the Bobcats. However, this one potentially may not get the full effect of it.
Double personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bobcats.
Yeah, receiver must have said something, because, I mean,
That's all I can think of.
it didn't look like he did a whole lot, but. All right, 1st and 10, 15 yards back, so 40-yard line.
Thoma's now completed his last 5 passes, 6 for 8, 99 yards. The all-time leading passing leader for Seneca. They come in as the number 8 team in 4A, 10-1. AC Flora, the number 3rd team ranked in 4A, 10-1. And now a timeout called on the field. I believe this one will go, or no, excuse me, the end of the first quarter. There we go, Alex. Oh boy. That's one way to look.
There you go, started, okay, there we go.
Well, one last time, I want to give a special shout out to our first sponsor of the year, all the way back in the Westwood game. It's the Mill Pond Steakhouse. Step back in time at Mill Pond Steakhouse for rustic elegance meets southern hospitality in beautiful Boykin, South Carolina. Also just a short drive from Columbia. Discover a serene dining experience unlike anything else in the state. Savor certified black Angus beef, low country seafood specialties, and favorites like marinated rack of lamb, while enjoying breathtaking views of the historic Mill Pond. Experience top-notch service where everything is just perfect. Reserve your table today at millpondsteakhouse.com. As the band now in the background makes their acquaintance.
There we go, Radical Law now.
There we go. They're on the same piece of shit. I don't know if she's over yet.
Just got off the bus and now they're all
I mean, they were ready to rock and
full
roll.
volume.
They were ready. You can tell. Well, so far, what's been the story of this game is Seneca has been able to keep the defensive line at bay. It was a big-time sack day for the Falcons last week. A combined, I believe, my math serves correctly, 9 sacks for the defensive line. They currently don't have one yet. 1st and 10, now going from left to right for the Bobcats. They're on the Falcon 40 near hash. Toma drops back looking for a screen to the far side. It's Hunter who has it at the 45, tried to turn upfield. Nasir Walker hawks him down from behind past the 40 up near the 36 of AC Flora.
Hunter. Stop by number 15, Nasir Walker.
Hunter, his 3rd reception today, 19 yards for him, 70 for Webb. He's been their lead man so far today, who comes in as the 3rd receiver, 4th receiver, if you will. 2nd and 6 on the far hash for Seneca on the Falcon 36. And looks like some early movement. This one will go in favor of the Bobcats. It looks like Jeremiah McGowan, who was coming in to replace Brennan Williams, will step out. Comes in and gets a little over antsy.
Offsides against Flora.
Caden Brown will come back in to help out. So 2nd and 1 now for the Bobcats on the Falcon 31 far hash. 14-7 lead for AC Flora against Seneca. The Bobcats driving it again. Snap, hands off to Werner straight upfield, bounces through one tackle and gets met at the line of scrimmage by Monty Lafitte, who doesn't give up an inch. He shoves them back. It's a gain of nothing on the play. And now a 3rd down incoming. It is also Werner's now 10th carry, 51 yards for the senior. He's looking for 150 to put 2,000 on the season, excuse me. It's a 3rd of the way there. Only big time 3rd and 1 for Seneca, probably 4 down territory for the Bobcats. They're having on their Falcon 31 in the far hash. Toma gets the snap, he'll hand it to Werner yet again, who this time breaks through the initial rush and will get the 1st down. 2-yard pickup to the Falcon 29, tackled by Jordan Davis and Brandon Williams on the play. That's good for a 1st down.
Number 50, Brandon Williams. 1st down, Bobcats.
Falcons trying to rotate that defensive line in and out. It'll now be 1st and 10 for Seneca on the Falcon 29 far hash, going from left to right. Toma gets the snap, rolls out to the near side, looks for a comeback route. It is caught by Hunter, breaks through one tackle, gets hammered near side of the 25. An absolute missile strike. I believe that's Caden Brown.
Jeez.
Ow.
9, Brandon Williams.
Oh.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. Ball's at the 24-yard line.
They pitch and catch a 5, and just like that, Toma's now completed his last 7 passes.
So make you think hit though.
It is a make you think hit. 2nd and 5 on the Falcon 24 near hash. Toma with Werner on his left hip will hand it straight to him. He'll turn it upfield, runs into a cast of Falcons, and Jordan Davis on cleanup duty pushes him back. Initial hit was made by, I believe, Nasir Walker.
Brandon Williams.
Pick up a 3, and now it's 3rd and short for the Bobcats.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 3.
A game of 2, so it's 3rd and 3. They're on the Falcon 22. They need the Falcon 19. Between the hashes is Toma in the offense with Werner on his left hip. 2 receivers up top, and that's where Toma's looking to a quick out route to Hunter at the 20. He's got the 1st down and more. Shimmies his way up to the 15 and gets pushed out of bounds by Katie Daniels up past the 10. Hunter gets to the Falcon 8-yard line.
Number 11, Kevin Daniels. 1st down, Bobcats.
Falcons playing off, and Seneca using that opportunity to get their playmakers in space. Coach Floyd called this team a fast team. He said you have to limit explosive plays, and they're trying to do that. Over Seneca back in the red zone now for the 3rd time. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bobcats on the far hash on the Falcon 8. Toma hands it off to Werner. He bounces out to the near side, escapes one tackle, turns upfield to the 5, takes off. Azel shoves through him, tries to power his way to the end zone, and he will get stopped just shy, shoved back. But Werner runs 7 yards to the 1. So 8:30 to go. Seneca knocking on the door. 14-7 lead for the Falcons. Bobcats trying to strike back. 2nd and goal on the Falcon, 2 on the far hash. Tomo handed off to Werner, straight upfield, bounces through one tackler, and Brandon Williams denies him from getting in the end zone, stops him at the line of scrimmage. One of the unsung heroes on this defense. We talk about the defensive line. We talk about the 2 middle linebackers. The floater, Brandon Williams, with 62 tackles coming into the day, able to stand Werner up and keep him out of the end zone. Now a 3rd down incoming for Seneca. They've had this spot before, and this is where Peyton Bishop came up big the first time. Falcons will need someone else as well to come up big here. It's 3rd and goal on the Falcon 2 between the hashes. Toma with Werner on his left hip. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low. He looks for a quick out now. A zig route that is intercepted. Are you kidding me? Blake Patet, he's gonna go 99! There's no chance for a track down as Blake Patet back-to-back weeks with a pick 6. Was that one-handed, Jeff?
That was amazing. Yeah, just snagged it out. And
he was looking for a zig route. Hunter took a couple steps toward the out route, then flipped back in. Blake Patet jumps the route and goes 99 yards to the house. Are you kidding me? That's only Toma's 4th interception of the season. It's Blake's 3rd, and the Falcons flip the script just like that. It's 20-7.
man, I mean, Blake's gonna score at some point.
Blake
We
Patet's
just don't know
gotta
how.
get. Blake Patet has to get in the end zone somehow. He's done it 2 weeks ago on a kickoff return. Last week it was a pick 6 with the assist to Brandon Williams. Right there, he just did it all himself, Jeff.
Yeah, he's run the ball in. He's caught passes for touchdowns. Oh man.
Extra point,
that's
no
not
liner,
it.
that is no good. So it will stay 20-7. But the Falcon defense, after a game-changing pick, will have to now come right back onto the field. They'll get a quick talking to from their head coaches and then step out.
Yeah, the cash on my replay was just enough to get the interception.
Wow.
Oh no, I'm gonna share that one more time.
I need to
Just
see that as
'cause,
well.
Yeah, it was like really quick.
I think he did one-handed, Jeff.
Oh,
God,
and then just
yes.
gone.
I mean, there was no chance. I called he was
What-
gone at the 25.
Yeah, Blake's fast.
Yeah, great camera work, Jeff. There's no one with it.
Yeah.
There was, I think Werner was trying to track him down near the end. He got about 20 yards, 15 from him, but he could never really get closer than that. The top end speed of Batet is as good with anyone here in the state. And
Yeah.
maybe not Charlie's, but you get the idea. Sorry, Blake.
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie may be the
That was
fastest.
really fast.
Charlie may have a case for being one of the fastest kids in the state period, so
Yeah.
he just doesn't play track. He doesn't run track, he plays baseball.
Yeah.
After Blake,
Yeah, they need to get those guys in the 4x1.
after I believe that was Blake's third defensive score this season. He has a fumble recovery in the end zone, now 2 pick sixes. Grant Hill will boot this one to the Seneca side. He'll step into this one and pooch this one to the near side. It's going to hit right around the 20 and will bounce into the hands of the dangerous Werner. He runs up past the 30, shakes off one, and gets taken to the turf past the 35.
Kick return by number 26, Amari Werner.
It was another play made by the JV call-up, Davis Lumpkin.
Number 26.
Yeah, Lumpkin had a good year for JV at cornerback.
First down by
Well, we talked about last possession. You know, Falcon offense may score too quickly, gives the defense really no time. Well, the defense gave themselves no time after that one.
Yeah. How dare they?
How dare they score? Well, 7:17 here to go in this first half. It's a 20-7 lead for the visiting AFC Flora Falcons. They drove.
Yeah. Yeah, so our defense has been on the field a long time, but so has like their offensive line.
Yes, you got to imagine that defensive line is going to start breaking through. 5 wide for the Bobcats, 3 up top, 2 down low. Tome, after his 4th pick of the season, will come out first and 10 on his own 37 near hash. Looking to the near side, he gets hit from behind. Welcome to the game, Brandon Williams. We already said how much of a game wrecker he is. His 11th sack of the season, blindsides Toma. He's able to hold on to the ball, but it's a loss of 6 on the play.
Yeah, like I said, the offensive line is getting tired too.
As I said, it's only a matter of time before the defensive line breaks through. So second and 16 now for the Bobcats. The near hash on their own 31. 3 receivers up top, 1 down low. Well, the Falcons can really pin their ears back and make Toma think. He gets the snap, drops back, looks over for a post route caught by one of the receivers, spun around and drop. It's McGee at the 45. Tackle made by Manag.
Just short of the first. So.
Just short of the first. Looks like a 13-yard pitch and catch for Toma, who had his last 8 pass attempts before that pit interception were complete. Now a big third down for Seneca, 30-2 on the 45 of their own on the near hash. Falcons look like they bring a couple to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it with Werner up the middle and have the first down past the 45, spinning his way near the 50, but he gets slung down at the 47, 46-ish. Banag and Lafitte combine in the stop.
Stop on number 15, Nasir Walker, and number 1, Azel Bennett. First down, Bobcats.
7-yard run for Werner, his 15th carry of the day already. For reference, he had 18 last week. First and 10 on the Falcon 49. Near hash going from left to right are the Bobcats, now trailing by 2 scores for the first time today. Toma with the snap looks to the far side, a quick curl route caught by Hunter to the 45, tries to shimmy his way past a couple defenders, breaks a couple tackles, but KD Daniels,
Number 7, Jerv Hunter.
as well as it looks like Nasir Walker combined in the stop.
Number 11, Kevin Daniels, and number
Yeah,
15.
Katie wasn't let go.
KD said, not on my watch, I'll make sure you don't leave. It's Hunter's 6th reception already for 6 yards. Now it's 2nd and 4 for the Bobcats. They move towards the Falcons' 40-yard line. They're at the 44. Second and 4 on the far hash. 34-yard line, 33 maybe. Gets the snap, hands it to Werner. He'll run it near side, tries to bounce outside, and the cast of Falcons yet again. First man to greet him was Caden Brown, but then Brennan Williams as well as Brandon Williams combined in the stop. However, a Falcon is down and not getting up as quickly as we'd like him to. I believe that's Jordan Davis.
No,
Is that not Jordan?
it's not. Well, maybe.
No, it's
the two
Isaiah
numbers.
Watson.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell on the ground, and it is Isaiah Watson who's down for AC Flora. So we'll take a quick break. Well, not a quick break, but we'll take a quick stoppage here.
Yeah. Back up. Okay.
That's good.
Well,
Do not need to lose him.
Number 30, Isaiah Watson.
it's like maybe a stinger.
That's what you're hoping. You never, maybe the cold contributes to maybe a roll up or something. It looks like he's gingerly trying to walk it off. So I know the defense coordinator, Coach Benag, he's been trying to rotate that defensive line in and out. We've seen Caden Brown a lot more than we saw him last week. And
Yeah, he's looked good.
he's looked very good.
Yeah.
One of the key contributors on that stop. So 3rd and 4 for the Bobcats. They're between the hashes on their own 43. They need the Falcon. They're on their 49. They need the Falcon. Whatever. You'll get the idea. Timeout called AC Flora. There's their second timeout of the first half. I'll redo that play call.
Coach Floyd wanted to give you a shot.
I know Coach Floyd felt bad. He probably heard me, felt bad. We
yeah.
joked about how good the acoustics are here, Jeff. I guarantee if we talked loud enough,
They probably could hear us.
Yeah, I think we were talking about how Coach Flick could coach from up here, and it would still had just as much impact. Well, we want to give a shout out to our second sponsor of the season, Radiker Law, because winning doesn't just stop with the verdict. Radiker Law can be your partner in both trial and post-judgment proceedings, from serving as co-counsel at the trial level or on appeal to guiding you through collections and damage control strategies. The firm provides the strategic support you need to secure your success. Let them handle the research, writing, and arguments so you can focus on the bigger picture. To learn about how Drew Radiker can help, visit radikerlaw.com or contact Drew at 803-500-0891. Well, so far in this first half, Jeff, I wish we could have, we need a third unpaid intern for the stat work.
Yeah, that
I
would be
would
good.
be curious how much time our offense has really been on the field. It feels like I've seen a lot of this today. A lot of dark blue Seneca offense in all
Yeah,
white.
I mean, the 2 long runs by Simmons. Oh, yeah, our drives weren't that long.
No, I mean, we've had a 3 and out and 2 quick drives. So 3rd and 4 for Seneca. They have it on their own. For the Falcon 43, they need the Falcon 39. AC Flora has 6 on the line. It's going to be Toma who gets out of pressure and 1. He runs right into the body Lafitte. He almost ran out of 1. He couldn't escape as the middle linebacker slings him down behind the turf. It's a loss of 7 yards.
Yeah.
It looked like
Toma's taking some hits, too.
I thought he got around the edge, Jeff, but he did not. It looked like he had some space, and Monty Lafitte tracked him down, slung him down, and a loss of 6 officially puts Toma in the negative rushing yards today. His now 5th carry for -1 rushing yards. It'll be Shoemaker, kicker and punter. He's back inside his own 40 to boot this one away. And the dangerous Blake Patet, we've already seen what he can do on the defensive end. He's back to return near his own 20. Falcons do bring in, and Katie almost gets to him, but Shoemaker puts a good punt in. It hits inside the 15, takes a roll to the 10 before it checks up around the 5. What a punt. Seneca will down this one at the Falcon 4-yard line as Shoemaker does his best Pat McAfee impression, pins AC Flora inside their own 5.
Just an opportunity for a second 90-plus yard touchdown.
That would be pretty cool.
And Chad seems to agree, yeah, well, it's a one-handed interception.
That's what it looked like live. Unfortunately, with when I'm looking naked eye,
Yeah.
it's on the far side of the field, and our defensive line cuts it up. On your stream, you did a great job of kind of being able to see it at the end.
Yeah, I'm amazing.
Thanks, Jeff.
No problem.
Well, Roper's only 3 for 6 today. It's been really the heavy lifting of Simmons with 83 rushing yards over 5 attempts. It's 1st and 10 for AC Flora. They start the ball on their own 4, going from right to left on the far hash. Wensky will drop back, looks for a swing pass in the end zone. It hits off Simmons, incomplete. It'll roll through the back of the end zone, so a touchback, however, it would have been a safety, but referee violently comes in and says incomplete.
It's a little riskier than a slant pass.
Yeah, not my favorite call Coach Floyd's ever drawn up. I'm not a big fan of, if you're not in the end zone, even if it's like a screen or whatever, putting the ball in the end zone, just with what can go wrong. And if that ball was backwards, it's now a 9-20 ball game with Seneca getting the ball back. Instead, it's 2nd and 10, and the Falcons are their own 4 on the far hash. Brady will come in to block. He was in a slot down low, and once he gets the snap, he'll hand it off to Simmons, runs it near side, past a couple blockers, turns it upfield near the 10, spins his way towards the first down marker, comes up just a couple yards shy. He gets marked down at about the 11-yard line, maybe the 12. We'll give him the 12-yard line, a pickup of 8.
Gain of 8 brings a 3rd and 2.
Simmons just 9 yards from going over 100 now for the 5th straight game, Jeff. It's 3rd and 2 for AC Flora. They're on their own 12. They need their own 14. They're on the near hash. Simmons on the left hip of Wensky. He'll get the snap and looking back to pass. Looking for a near curl out route, caught by Kendall Burton at the 25 of the Falcons. He'll step out of bounds He was working against number 5, the DB Acker. On a comeback, it was an out route. And,
First down.
oh, Mark Kendall down. Looks to be the 27, 15-yard pitch and catch. And the connection dates back all the way to JV. So 2:59 to go here in this first half. 20-7 lead for AC Flora after their first down of this drive. They'll try to kick it into high gear. They have the ball on their own 26 on the near hash, going from right to left. 1st and 10. Wesky will drop back, and now he'll give a delayed handoff to Simmons, running it to the near side. Bounces it past the 30, spins out of bounds. Nearest man was Acker yet again, as well as Philpott. Looks like a short gain on the play, though. Only 4 yards pickup.
Hey, you know what? I think I streamed the Creighton game when Roper was quarterback. The championship game?
Yeah.
I'll have to look and see if I did.
You'll have to go look back.
Yeah.
Roper's been featured on Definite Fiction for a long time. 2nd and 6 for the Falcons. They have the ball on their own 31, near hash. 2 receivers up top, 1 down low for Roper. He'll hand it off to Simmons, runs it right all the way. He breaks through 1 tackle, he escapes another, goes to the 40, still turns the legs. He gets spun down at the 42. Tackle was made by the defensive back, Andreas Cleveland, at the 42, but an 11-yard pickup puts Simmons over 100 on just his 8th carry of the day, Jeff.
And you said he's approaching 1,000 now? Or he's there?
He's now over 1,000
Over
yards.
1,000. Wow.
He did 100 yards today, and with that run, he hit it exactly. Well, not exactly, a little over, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
He's at 106 on the day. 1st and 10, the AC Flora has it on the Falcon 42. Near hash. Play action, Wesky looking for the flat. He throws far downfield to Charlie Scott. Past midfield, turns it upfield to the 45, steps out of bounds. Working against the safety, Noah Ham was Charlie Scott, and he easily gets 1st down yardage, steps out at the Bobcat 45. 13-yard reception, and now Roper's finding his groove.
Ball's at the 45-yard line.
No receiver has more than 2 catches today, Jeff. They're yet to get Batet involved on this side of the ball. It got him involved on the other side of the ball in a very prominent way.
Now Zell.
Yeah, Zell coming in as well. Batet is taking a breather. So 1st and 10 for AC Flora on the Bobcat 45 far hash.
It's like a weave in the backfield with the receivers.
Yes, and the gun is Wensky. He'll hand it off to Simmons. No one. A reverse to the top side is Benag, taking it near side all the way past the 45. Got space to the 40. Green grass to the 30. Turns upfield to the 25, but 2
No
flags
way.
come in.
They're calling Grady on the... That was a good block.
Really, I didn't see it. I was focused on Benag, unfortunately. And I believe Coach Anderson is the one.
Oh, wait, unless...
I believe they're going to call it on AC Flora as Coach
Yeah.
Anderson was halfway on the field.
But there might be another flag. I mean, there are 2 flags, but whether they're the same penalty or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, Coach Anderson's pretty cool with us, but
Holding call against
a
AC
very intimidating head coach is a president, our offensive line coach who does all of our video setup with us up here. And he, not Coach Floyd, he was the one on the field talking to the official about how he did not agree with the call.
He didn't. Okay. Yeah, it looked like it was a good block by Grady. He was just pushing the defender back so much. It didn't look like there was ever any twist lateral.
I didn't see it, unfortunately. I'll have to watch back.
But it is still 1st and
Yes,
less
it was
than
a spot
10.
foul, so 1st and, I believe, 6.
1st and 6.
Falcons move to the Seneca 41 in the near hash, and he'll hand it off to Simmons. He'll run it right, and now runs it up the middle. He has a crease past the 30 and just gets tripped up inside at the 27 of the Bobcats. Jalen Simmons, it's been his day so far.
1st down, Flora. Ball's at the 28-yard line.
13-yard pickup for Simmons. He's been brilliant, Jeff. Has now 17 total touchdowns. 16 come on the ground. He may look for another. It's 1st and 10 for AC Flora. They're at the Seneca 27, and they have some time. The play clock and the game clock now ticking. 90 seconds for the game clock. 20-7 lead AC Flora. They're ahead of the Bobcats and looking for more. Wensky in the pistol. It's Logan Price behind him, giving Simmons a breather. Play action for Roper. He steps back. Now steps up in the pocket. Looking to a near side. Down to Price on the sideline. Just incomplete. A little high throw. Good coverage as Chance Cleveland, the linebacker, was tasked with covering him. He didn't really put too much of a fight on the deflection. However, he made that a tough ball for Roper to throw in.
Pass intended for number 10.
Yeah, I like the effort, though.
Logan Price.
It's a good it's a good play.
Correct.
6, Mari Chapman. Bring up
I'm trying to
2nd and
think
10.
of, like, former Flora running backs that Simmons reminds me of, and it's really weird because he's almost like in between, like Markel, Matt Pack, and
Timeout Flora, their third and final timeout of the first half.
dang, who was I thinking? Terrell
Seneca
Coleman.
High School would like to thank our blue
I'll tell you, Jeff just said, I know, weird, quick side note. Coach Floyd is very much the, you can't take him with you to the next half, so Coach Floyd will definitely use all his first half timeouts.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry, I just thought of that, but continue. Yes, he's, I haven't been around Flora as long as you have, but Simmons is a very different runner than Markel. He's a very different runner than even Solo from last year, BJ.
But he has like the patience that Markel would have. Like letting his linemen make their blocks and stuff before he would cut around and do his thing.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt Pack was really awesome running back.
Looks like Isaiah Watson's walking around on the track. He looks like his right ankle's been taped up, and hopefully he'll be able to return when we come back on defense. But right now it's the offense this time. 2nd and 10, 1:15 to go in this first half. So far, Flora looking to really put some icing on the cake of what's been a great first half for the Falcons. 20-7 lead. They have 2nd and 10 on the Seneca 27 near hash. Simmons back in the game on his left hip of Roper. He'll play action. Roper looking to the near side, and that route caught by Josh. No, Kendall Bird, who has it up past the 20 and will get shoved out of bounds at the 16-yard line. In coverage was Jalen Acker, the DB, but feels like this has just been all AC Flora. About a 11-yard pickup. There we go, Alex. It's Kendall's second reception of the day, and the Falcons move into the red zone, where they have been nearly perfect. 89% of the time, this team scores when they get down here. It's now 1st and 10 on the 16 of the Bobcats near hash. 1:08 to go in this first half. No timeouts for AC Flores. Roper motions Bell in. He hands it off to Simmons, runs it near side, past the 15, turns it up to the 10, to the 5, and gets slung down outside.
Jalen Simmons on the carry.
Philpott on the tackle as well as Acker, but another strong run for Jalen Simmons as he trudges inside the 10, up near the 5, and they'll mark him out at the 6.
1st and goal for Flora. Ball is at the 6-yard line.
Simmons trying to maybe get 100, if I can do my math real quick, he has 129 yards here in this first half. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns to boot.
You almost want just like a nice 3, 4, 5 yard run right here.
Correct.
Get that clock running.
Game clock at just over a minute, 1:02. 1st and goal on the 6-yard line near hash. They'll run it to Simmons. Runs it near side, runs right into a brick wall. He gets slung down. It's the defensive end, Jermaine Miller, on the stop, and we'll take the 0-yard run. I mean, it's not a couple yards, but it does start wasting some clock, and Seneca's not using a timeout, so game clock at 45 seconds and going. Now the Falcons will hurry to the line, try to get in the end zone here. 40 seconds to go, up 20-7. 2nd and goal on the 6 near hash. Falcons hands it off to Simmons yet again. He runs straight upfield, breaks through one tackle, but he can't crawl his way to the end zone at the 3-yard line. The safety Ham on the stop.
It's plenty of time.
Game clock on the 30, and Falcons are trying to say go, go, go.
3, Noah Ham.
Game clock at 20 seconds, 3rd and goal on the 3. Wenski will just spike this one down with 17 seconds left. Interesting decision. It felt like
I
trying
would
to
have.
pass, but
I would have had a real quick go to.
I think I would at least
To
try to get to
Josh.
the end zone or something. Maybe get some fade action to Batet.
Yeah.
It looks like that was not what.
Get the field goal then.
I mean, I have no problem. Put this. It's right now a 13-point game. Make it a 16-point game.
Yeah.
Seneca does get the ball to start the second half. And it looks
interesting.
like they will put the field goal unit
Yeah.
on.
Take the 3.
And I think the offensive line's a little upset. They wanted to go for this one, as Brown and McGowan are both kind of voicing their displeasure, but looks like a field goal will be the plan for Coach Floyd in the offense. Grant Hill will step back, about a 20-yard field goal for the Falcons near hash. It looks like movement for a lot of different people. I believe this one may go against AC Flora, though. I think it was Grant, weirdly enough. Yes. I think Grant took a step. I think Grant kind of flinched forward. And Roper is a little upset with
Start next one.
what happened. It will be now a 25-yard field goal. So with 17.8 seconds to go here in this first half, on the near hash, a 25-yard field goal for Grant, which may work out to his favor. He doesn't have to just kind of angle it as hard as he did at the 10. And now the officials will stop the clock.
Oh. Oh, I wonder if it was a disconcerting signals thing.
Might have been. I think that's what Roper was trying to say. Roper looked
Yeah,
a
that's
little
why.
upset.
That's why he was. Yeah.
I would assume so, but of course they will never give us a straight answer, and kind of after that you won't. So get back into play. Good snap, good hold. It's a low liner that's blocked, and it is going to be taken in by Seneca. This may be gone. I think it's Werner going up the far sideline. Roper trying to track him down past the 40 to the 30 to the 20. He has one man to beat in. Roper does not make the tackle, and Seneca, with 3 seconds left in the first half, have flipped this game on its head.
Blocked kick return by number 22, Jamarian Cobb.
A field goal that was low. It did not even get past the original line of scrimmage. Falcon down on the far end, and Seneca makes this 20 to 13. And a chance that would have given AC Flora a 16-point lead now gives them a 7-point lead with extra point pending from Seneca. A first half that feels like it's been in control by the Falcons now turns over to give Bobcats the chance to start the second half strong with a lead, and Roper very much displeasured on the sideline after the play. Takes you back to that third down, Jeff, and why did we not go for a shot at the end zone?
Yeah.
Maybe Timothy Koutrakis slowly get up. He'll be walking gingerly off the field.
Players taken up on the play for AC Flora. I believe that's number 29.
Seneca got good pressure. I mean, there's nothing saying it wouldn't have got blocked, but it was a run back from Jamarian Cobb, one of their defensive backs. Shoemaker on for the extra point. Hawk on the hold. Low snap, he gets it down, puts it up, and it is good. So just like that, a 10-point turnaround.
Good with 2 seconds left in the half.
20 to 14-point lead for AC Flora, but Seneca has a lot of life, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. They'll have to boot this one to AC Flora, where we've already seen some damage can be done, and it feels like this team looks very upset after what could have been a dagger, kind of a gut punch for Seneca, go up by 3 scores before the half. Instead, it's a 6-point ball game. I think Coach Floyd's probably getting some clarification on the penalty that backed him up 5 yards.
Yeah.
I believe, as well as our OC, Coach Horton. Very much a calm guy, but it looked like he really wanted the explanation there as well. He's not very he's not the vocal leader of this offense or this coaching team unit.
Yeah.
But he felt like he was getting his words said in there as well. It was worst case scenario, no points on their end. Seneca able to turn the tide, go about 85 yards to the house in a blocked field goal. Now Shoemaker will kick this one potentially deep, and I don't know if he has the right idea to make it deep. Logan Price at his own 20, that may be the Falcon to get it if Shoemaker doesn't kick this one deep. And before we get to go there, Coach Crane will call his second time out. He seems very upset on the far sideline. 20 to 14 game, 2.8 seconds left to go in this first half, and timeout called by Seneca on the kickoff. They really do not want to mess this up. Of course, AC Flora could really get momentum back in one play if things go their way, and they have a very dangerous kick return team that involves Logan Price, Blake Batet, Azel Banag. While we take one more second, I want to give a special shout to our sponsor, Radiker Law. Struggling with complex legal arguments, Radiker Law provides expert support for trial and appellate courts. The firm specializes in appeals, motions practice, and code counsel services, offering meticulous research and compelling briefs to strengthen your case. Rely on the expertise of Drew Radiker to help you navigate the toughest legal challenges. Contact Drew at 803-500-0891 or Drew at radikerlaw.com for a consultation. Visit radikerlaw.com to learn more. As we said, Falcons 3-man deep. Price at his 20, Banag around the 15, and Batet at the 10. Shoemaker will squib this one to the front line. Falcons let this bounce. Joel Johnson gets on it and falls down with about 1 second left. So AC Flora has an interesting chance. They can either take a deep shot to the end zone, about 59 yards from it, or what they'll probably likely do is knee this one out.
Joel using his basketball skills on that.
Kind of tipped it up to himself and one-handed it. It's hard to imagine after what just happened, Coach Floyd's going to try to turn this one and throw a bomb. But
Yeah, just a little hook and ladder.
I wouldn't hate to see a screenplay. I don't think that does not look like we're looking to do it, though, as the Falcons are going to come in, and it looks like it's going to be, well, maybe not. Falcons do line up in an actual offense, 1st and 10 on their own 41 near hash, and Josh far side, Kendall near side, and Roper will drop back. Rush 3 from the Bobcats, and Roper will just buy some time, spread this one out. He throws it out of bounds, takes a shot at the end by Jermaine Miller, but Seneca saves the first half of this game, and they have momentum moving into the second. 20 to 14 point lead for the Falcons, but this
We
one
get the
far
ball?
from over. No, they get the ball.
They get the ball?
They get the ball to start.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. We scored the first drive.
Yeah, that's why that play had a lot more effect than we really wanted it to.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes before half. All right, back for the second half.
Whole 24 minutes of football left, Jeff. A lot of time.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, man.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I didn't take for that last couple of minutes at all.
No, it was unfortunately one of the worst ends of the half. Well, probably the worst end of the half you possibly could have.
Yeah, that's all right. We still have a lead. Just have to score at least as much as them in the second half.
Which is
hopefully more.
So Jeff and I said we'd be updating you on a game. We kind of slacked on that.
Yeah.
31-7 in favor of the Bulldogs of Camden over Daniel.
Camden over Daniel.
Yeah, Camden is running away with that game, and Falcons look to be doing hopefully the same thing here. Get one stop, get the ball back, and score. Push that lead back to 2 possessions. A lot of football left, and the Falcon defense is only allowed 1 touchdown, as you mentioned, Jeff. It was on the second drive of the game from Seneca. Since then, pick 6 and a forced punt on the last 2 possessions for Seneca in that first half. AC Flora's offense, on the other hand, has been stout. They've scored on 2 of their first 4. They should have scored on 3 of their first 4. However, the blocked kick flipped this game on its head and giving Seneca some life. How did the second half of this game turn out? Falcons Bobcats. Bulldogs was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We want to play the Bulldogs. That's the plan, right?
It is. Oh man.
Seems like there's some energy on that Falcons sideline. It was a sucked out offensive and defensive side after a very dejected team is probably the right word after what went in the favor of the Bobcats, and the sideline now looks to be rejuvenated and ready to come back out. Well, Falcons have a 6-point advantage. What can they do on defense? It'll be Gavin Toma in the offense coming out for the Bobcats here in the second half. We'll see if Grant Hill decides he wants to boot this one short as Werner's back at his own 10 near hash. Hill will step into this one, and he'll boot it to the near side up around the 30. It'll be Gavin Hawk taking it in. Near side, tries to run it past a couple Falcons, and he gets driven down. And there's some energy. Davis Lumpkin, Brandon Williams combine on the stop as well. So it looks to be Josiah Morris.
It got colder.
It got a lot. The wind picked up, I think, is what happened. We had no wind pretty much for the most half of this game. And now it's not terribly windy, but there is a light breeze, which makes my the one thing I hate having cold is my nose. My nose is really cold. So it's great. I love this.
Ears are good though.
Oh, my ears are great. That's the other thing I hate having cold, so I can live with one of the 2. Bobcats come out. They're on their own 31, 1st and 10, going from left to right, trailing 20-14 here to start this second half. Werner on the left hip of Toma. Seneca quarterback has nearly been perfect. He'll hand it off to Werner. They're straight upfield, and the cast-off Falcons meet him in the backfield and drive him back. That defensive line made a statement at the end of last drive, and they start by making one right here. Brennan Williams, Isaiah Watson combined to the stop. Loss of 2 on the play. Werner now 17 carries, 66 yards. Falcons have slowed him down after a third of those yards came off of 1 run. However, the quarterback, Toma, has been a lot better. 11 for 14, 142 yards. He has been brilliant, minus the 1 blemish, which was the 100-yard pick 6 Blake Patet had. 2nd and 12 on their own 29. Near hash as the Bobcats going from left to right. Low snap, Toma collects, looks for a screen to the far side. It's Hunter. He's got it up going towards the 30. Tries to spin through 1, and Nasir Walker doesn't let him get free. The Falcons D-line, we've called them disruptive. They have been game wreckers, and right there, Nasir Walker tracks Hunter down. Only a yard pickup, and for the first time really today, Jeff, it's 3rd and long for these Bobcats.
Yeah, deep in their territory.
Yes, Seneca's done a good job of those first 2 downs of the drive. If they don't get the first down, getting close to the sticks. It's now 3rd and 11 at their own 30 far hash. They need their own 41. And now flag comes out. I'm not sure. It looks like Kendall's a little upset. It'll be offsides off AC Flora.
Offsides against the defense.
So 3rd and long goes to 3rd and medium. It's now 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
It's not been a great penalty game so far for the Falcons. It feels like we've been on the wrong side of some of these calls. So 3rd and 6, Seneca on their own 35 far hash. They need their own 41. Toma in the gun, 5 wide, 2 up top, 3 down low. Gets the snap, looking to the near side. Comes back over the middle, gets pressure from up the middle, tries to escape. He just chucks this one deep into no man's land, and it is incomplete. And a flag comes out. Katie Daniels is going to get flagged for it, but if you want my idea, Jeff, it looks like Hunter kind of grabbed a hold of him and didn't let go.
Yeah, I think that's what Katie's saying.
I would agree, but I don't think he's going to get the beneficiary of the call.
That was
He never return.
Illegal throw?
No, I think they're gonna call it PI. However, Seneca's not acting like it was PI.
Yeah, the officials are going back. Well,
The Falcon defense is around the 50. Seneca's still at the line of scrimmage.
oh, offsetting.
Offsetting. It looked like it was more on Hunter. I understand why you call it against KD. KD doesn't get his head turned around, and that's what the official looks for. But it looked like Hunter was the one who initiated contact and kind of grabbed KD. I don't think KD was really doing much there, in my humble opinion. So reset, 3rd and 6. Again, they need the 41. Seneca on their own 35. 2 receivers down low, 1 on the top is Werner on the right hip. That's where Toma's going to roll out. He runs into trouble. Now we'll try to go back up to the near side. He gets slung down again. Nasir Walker. That's the 2nd sack of the day, I believe, for the Falcons, and the 1st for Nass. It's a loss of 4, and that will force Seneca to punt. We talked about how disrupted that defensive line is. It was Brandon Williams in the 1st half. Toma rolled out to the near side, got him some traffic, tried to spin away to the far side, turned it up, and Nasir Walker greeted them uncomfortably for the senior quarterback. Falcons will bring some pressure, and Shoemaker gets it off an end-over-end kick. Falcons will let it bounce around the 30, and Batet is going to really let this one go, and I'm not sure.
Did it get in?
And it
Yes.
does get in the end zone as Jeff Batet is signaling something. I'm not sure what. He was very adamant the minute that ball bounced. He didn't look at it and said, I think Coach Floyd may have told him audibly to don't catch it, is what kind of he was saying. He's like, I should have caught that one.
Yeah.
Lost technically 10 yards in net. Well, the Falcons defense, I talked with Montague, not we. I was down going to the bathroom, doing my broadcaster duties at the halftime intermission.
Yeah,
But,
how's Montague?
He's doing great, him and Candler. Both, I talked to both of them, and the one thing we all agreed on, defense needed to get a stop to start the 2nd half, and they did just that. Now it turns over to the offense. It was what turned into a disastrous end of the half for AC Flora. Now we'll see if the offense can respond. Roper Wensky and the team comes out on their own 20. Jalen Simmons on the right hip of Roper. 1 receiver either side. 1st and 10 for AC Flora, going from right to left. Hand it to Simmons. He'll run it right, tries to bounce it out, cuts it back up middle towards the 25, shakes off 1 tackler past the 30, tries to stay in bounds, but he can't stride on the sideline. He'll step out at the 33. Simmons, another hard run, and what was interesting, Jeff, there, Seneca looked like they were going for the ball.
Interesting.
Yeah, Simmons is not one to fumble, and for that matter, announcer Jinx coming into play, I apologize. AC Flora has had 0 fumbles this season.
Nice.
Yes, so you cannot blame the Falcons when it comes to the turnover, and Coach Floyd says that's always a big emphasis, keeping the ball secure. 1st and 10 on their own 33 near hash for AC Flora. In the gun, Wensky hands it off to Simmons yet again. Runs it through the middle, shakes off 1 would-be tackler, spins through another one, past the 40, stays on his feet, but then steps out of bounds near the 45, chased out by the safety Ham, who may have saved a touchdown. If he wasn't there, Simmons was gone. Another hard run, this time a 13-yard gain.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he's a lot different from Markel, but he does have that balance that Markel has, or similar.
It feels like so.
Markel is like a superhero with his balance.
And what I was going to say, Jeff, on the flip side of that fumble thing, Seneca has forced 9 fumbles this season.
Have they really?
They're covered 9 fumbles. They forced more, of course, but they're trying to strip the ball out. Falcons saying not today. 1st and 10 on their own 46 near hash. Loading the blocks is the Bobcats. Handing off to Simmons. Shakes off 1 tackler. Bounces up the middle to the 50. Bounces off a couple more defenders towards the Seneca 45. Still shoving his way. Getting dragged to the 1st down marker before he finally goes down. They cannot tackle him.
He's been good. The blocking's really good for him.
That offensive line, another impressive day for them. 32, Jakari Campbell on the stop. But a 10-yard gain for Simmons, who's creeping in on 200, Jeff. 168 yards for Simmons off of 14 carries. He has been stellar. 1st and 10, AC Flora into Bobcat territory. They're on their own 44 near hash. On the Bobcat 44. Simmons yet again hands it off, runs it right now, bounces up the middle towards the 35 before he's tabletopped by 2 defenders. It was Ham as well as the defensive back Jamari Chapman on the stop. Just another hard run, 9-yard pickup for Simmons.
And number 6, Jamari Chapman.
Simmons averaging 7.6 yards a carry. It's definitely going over today. He's now over 170 on the ground, which makes Roper's job pretty easy. Only 85 yards through the air today, Jeff, which has been a very high-powered throwing offense. But one of the other ways you see that, a lot of the first downs, more and more of coming toward the ground. It was more 60-40. Now it's 55-45. if that makes sense.
Yeah.
2nd and 1 for AC Flora on the Bobcat 35, need the 34. Simmons will bounce it up the middle, tries to get through one tackle, but he cannot. This time they do wrap him up and drag him down. Big number 52, who I don't even have on my spotting chart for the Bobcats, makes the stop. That's Jeremiah Good. Wrapped him up, and a loss of 1 for Simmons, the first negative rush AC Flora has had today. First negative play they've had as well. There's been no sacks, no losses. Logan Price will check into the game. It's 3rd and short.
Yeah, 4 down territory, but let's get it here.
Correct. 3rd and 2, 7:30 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. AC Flora leads 20-14 over Seneca. Seneca went 3 and out in their first drive of the 2nd half. Falcons trying to score here, push the lead to 2 possessions. Back into the game goes Simmons as the play clock's winding down. Coach Floyd will use his first timeout of the 2nd half. Looks like some miscommunication. Price came in, then a quick switch off at the end to Simmons, and now Coach Floyd is, you said, Jeff, let's get it now. This is a big 3rd down.
Yeah, it's an important play. Go ahead and call the timeout.
Yes, this is a play that we cannot mess up, and the Falcons need to convert, or else this game could get very interesting down the stretch. Falcons would love to get themselves some cushion after they had pretty much cushion for the whole end of the 2nd quarter.
Look, we've mentioned Markel too many times. Now he's watching.
There we go.
Hey, Markel.
I had to say, Jeff is say his name and he appears. Markel Townsend has done just that. For those who get that reference, I'll take my nerddom somewhere. It's a wrestling reference for all who care. It's a guy whose gimmick is that. Say his name and he comes out, and that's kind of what happens. I love being an announcer. I have to explain everything, even though because there's no one listening, so I feel obligated to explain.
No, Markel's going to watch anyways. Kendall's out there.
Ah, there you go. So 3rd and 2, AC Flora on the Bobcat 36. They need the Bobcat 34. Seneca puts 4 down linemen. Falcons put 2 tight ends on the right side. Now Seneca will put 8 in the box. Walensky gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Simmons. Runs it straight, has the 1st down and more. Spinning towards the 30, but he gets shoved back by a couple of Bobcats at the end. Greeted first by Dorset McCauley, and then shoved back. However, a 4-yard gain for Simmons is good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down, Flora.
What did he say?
No, yeah. Haynes. Say Markel 3 times.
We need a special guest 3rd broadcaster, Jeff. That's what they'd start doing now, right?
Yeah.
AC Flora now on the Seneca 33-yard line, 1st and 10 between the hashes. Seneca kind of flipping their defense. Falcons don't snap it. Now Roper will snap it, hands it to Simmons, runs it right, now bounces up through the hole, straight ahead. He crawls towards the 25 before he goes down, tripped up by a Bobcat. Not exactly sure who. It could have been a couple of them, but another strong run for Jalen. Pickup of 7. Simmons has 2 touchdowns today, both of them on the ground early in that 1st quarter. Now Falcons hands on their hips, kind of wasting some clock. We're just over halfway to go in this 3rd quarter. Again, 20-14 lead for AC Flora on the road, 3 hours from home in Seneca, South Carolina, against the Bobcats of Seneca. 2nd and 3, Falcons on the 26, of the Bobcats on the middle between the hashes. Simmons runs it up the middle yet again, breaks through the hole, powers his way for a 1st down before getting slammed to the turf. There's number 42 on the stop, the defensive tackle, I believe, Wyatt Cope.
Oh, that was 1st down?
Yes,
Wow.
1st down, yeah. He only needed 3, so.
Good drive.
21-yard line.
It's like a 6-yard run, I believe. Another one. Feels like it's just, or I think 5-yard run is where I'm going.
Yeah.
Unofficial stats, of course, I do keep myself. It's been all Jalen Simmons. Roper has not yet to throw a pass here in the 2nd half. So 1st and 10, AC Flora on the 21 of the Bobcats between the hashes. Game clock around 5:30 here in this 3rd quarter. Falcons trying to tire the Bobcat defense out. Tight ends either side. Walensky will hand it to Simmons. He runs it near side on an outside edge to the 20. Makes a move to the 10, to the 5, and angles and gets taken down from behind. It's Wyatt Cope yet again, the linebacker, who makes the stop. But another, and I mean, I sound like a broken record, strong run from Jalen Simmons, this time for 16 yards. And he's looking to punch this one in, Jeff. It's 1st and goal for AC Flora. This is a drive that AC Flora needed to have.
I'm kind of surprised we don't pull out the jumbo here.
Yeah, I think they're trying to kind of save a little wrinkle for that maybe later. But
Yeah.
I mean, right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jalen Simmons
Yeah,
still in the
Simmons has
game.
been fine, yeah.
1st and goal on the 5 on the near hash. Wensky in the gun with Simmons on his left hip. 2 tight ends up top. Hands it off to Simmons, runs it right now, bounces through the hole, straight up the field. He gets around the 1-yard line before he gets taken down. Bottom of the pile for the Bobcats is the linebacker, Chance Cleveland. 4-yard, 3-yard run. They spot him at the 2-yard line.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. Ball's at the 2-yard line.
Unofficial, I'm pretty sure Simmons is over 200 yards in the day. 2nd and goal on the 2 between the hashes. 4:22 to go. Falcons up by 6, looking for more. Simmons on the right hip of Wensky. Seneca has 10 in the box. Wensky gets the snap, but a flag will come out before the play. This may be a false start.
Flag on the play.
Kendall thinks it's against them, but
That would be what I would love for that to be against them.
oh, it is. Perfect.
Oh, nice. Finally get a flag go our way. Sorry, I'm quickly trying to do my stuff. So Jalen is at unofficially 211.
211, jeez.
And now, as Jeff Rose put out there, the jumbo package will come up with
There you
Blake
go.
Patet.
With Blake. Okay, good.
Blake now a total of 12 touchdowns, or I think 13 actually coming into today. Well, not coming into today now. Jumbo set, Blake Patet in the Wildcat. He has it, he runs it to the right side behind his blockers, and he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Blake Patet. Touchdown, AC Flora. They stretch the lead. It's now 26-14.
Number 6.
We're going to go for 2 here, maybe?
That's what I would believe so.
Yeah.
Patet's 2nd touchdown of the day. Pick 6 on the defensive side. Takes the Wildcat up for 1 yard to the end
Yeah,
zone.
I keep the Wildcat in.
I wouldn't hate it. You know what I think is kind of fun? We have maybe save this for South Point, maybe a pass. Just what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, like we practice all these kinds of like plays
Jeff,
during the. Huh?
It is, but Jumbo set
Yeah.
in there for the 2-point. Blake fakes it. He'll bounce to the outside. He can walk into the end zone. The octopus for Blake Patet. A touchdown in the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8. And it's now 28-14 AC Flora.
Is an octopus a thing?
Yes.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, we actually have messing around in our fantasy group chat, making that like some extra points to get an octopus. We decided against it because the 2-point conversion, it's always you always get 2 points in fantasy, so we're like that's kind of already good enough that you don't need an octopus bonus, but we think it's such a cool thing.
Yeah.
Blake Patet octopus right here on Definite Fiction.
I replayed the 16-yard run that set it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Michael Taylor. Thunder Lane. Oh man.
I'm not smiling so much. I get to call it octopus. That's I think as a broadcaster, you kind of like, it's not like one of the glorious things to call, but it's still a fun thing to call. And for the record, octopuses are only for position players. The quarterback can obviously throw for a touchdown, 2-point conversion. It's more for position players scoring both touchdowns. Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. So Grant Hill will be on, kick this one deep, and he will kind of boot this one up near the 30, right straight ahead. It'll be taken in by a running Bobcat up around the 35, tries to bounce it to the far side. KD puts a shoulder into him, shakes off one, and gets past the 40 before being kind of slung down. It was number 8, I believe, Colton Hawker, number 6, actually, Jamari Chapman, one of the defensive backs. Couldn't tell if it was 8 or 6. It was Jamari Chapman, number 6. And now Seneca will take back over. Well, their first drive, Jeff, went about the way AC Flora drew it up. They had 3 plays, technically 4 after the penalty, but had to punt that ball away after a sack and a couple loss of yards. AC Flora's defense coming up big. Now the Bobcats, for where they've been for a lot of that end of the first half, trail by 2 possessions. It's 28-14, 4:01 here to go in this third quarter. Seneca starts on their own 41 between the hashes, 1st and 10. Two receivers either side for Toma. Falcons bring both their middle linebackers to the line. They rush 6, hand it to Werner, who bounces through the hole, but he gets slung down and dropped. Tackle made by Brandon Williams. Short gain of the play of 1. Falcons have been so good against Werner here in this second half. He's done pretty much nothing. Now only at 67 yards through 18 carries. He needed 150 for over 2,000 this year. 2nd and 9, Seneca on their own 42 between the hashes. Toma gets the snap, Looks to the near side now, looking down to the far seam, and it is incomplete. Overthrew McGee. However, it was Bird and KD who were both in coverage. It looked like KD kind of stuttered and then picked up some steam. If McGee would have caught it, would have been a rude awakening. Which means for the second time, Jeff.
Yeah, big play coming up.
3rd and long. That is Toma's only 4th completion of the day. Technically only 3rd ball that touched the ground. One was a completion to the wrong team. He has been very good this year in this game for Seneca. Right now, this Falcon defense giving him more than he can handle. 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats on their own 42. They need the Falcon 49 for a first. They're between the hashes. 3 receivers down low for Toma. He gets the snap and will roll that way to the near side. Now looking downfield for a comeback route. It is incomplete off of Hawk. Brandon Williams and Kendall Bird in coverage, and it's incomplete, which gives Seneca an interesting decision. They'll bring the punt team on, which, of course, a shout-out, by the way. The ball boy is Eli Hammett. The only reason I know that is because Seneca is awesome, and in the roster they gave me, on the bottom, they list all the coaches. They have the ball boy, so shout-out the ball boy, Eli Hammett.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He may not be Asa Rose level, but he is still a pretty cool ball boy.
Well, I mean, Asa has a state championship medal, so.
I just had to point that out. Falcons bring the house on the punt, and Shoemake just gets it off. Looked like that ball was tipped, though, and it'll hit inside the 30 before rolling past the 30 towards the Falcon 20. And it'll be down. Batet will let Seneca down at the 19-yard line. I thought KD almost got there, but
yeah, I don't know how he didn't hit the kicker.
I think he tipped it. I think
oh, maybe he tipped it.
I think he hit the kicker. I thought he hit the kicker. I thought he hit the leg. I was waiting kind of for it, but I think he must have tipped it.
Yeah.
Well, a dream start for AC Flora.
Oh, there's a player down.
2 3 and outs, and Seneca's a player down. We'll take a break here.
Oh, yeah. You need to be on top of things,
I haven't
Alex.
had time. I don't like reading ad reads when players are down.
Sorry.
Big Red Box Dumpster Company is an all-inclusive private waste disposal company offering 15, 30, and 40-yard dumpster rentals in Columbia, South Carolina. They service both residential and commercial customers. They're in good hands with the Big Red Box Dumpster Company. Visit them online at bigredboxdumpstercompany.com or give them a call at 803-783-6834 to book your dumpster today. Of course, headed up by Chris Dorsey, my main man, the state champion, South Carolina Baseball Legion coach. The 215. I always got to throw that out there. I have my 215 shirt ready to rock it for a couple of those Flora games. Maybe Forest Acres Classic, bring that out day 1 because I only have 3 Definite Fiction shirts to wear. And so, well, I have more, but they're a little smaller. Don't worry, we're trying to go the other way, but get the idea. 1st and 10, AC Flora sets up on their own 19 on the far hash, going from right to left, up 28-14. 1st and 10, Weski dropping back, looking for an underneath tunnel screen to Charlie. Scott, the speedster, can fly as a 20, 25, turns it upfield to the 30 before getting wrestled down by the linebacker. That was number 20, Andreas Cleveland. Just shy of the 30 is where they mark him down at the 28-yard line. That is the first pass in the second half, Jeff. That is incredible. 9-yard pickup for Charlie Scott. It is his 2nd reception of the day.
Yeah, it's a great pattern if you think the defense is going to get really aggressive. Yeah, just dump it over the middle.
So 2nd and 1 on the 28. They'll run it to the near side. It's Jalen Simmons back inside his own 25. Now gets past the 25, turns it upfield near the first down marker. And did he get there? He fought for it, and yes, he did.
Jeez.
Simmons was 7 yards behind the first down marker. Turns it upfield, powers past the 30 for a first down.
Yeah, good blocking in front of him. You just had to be patient. Wait.
Hey, you got to give your shout-outs to, I believe that's Caden Brown, who led the way, as well as number 55, Jamari Carmichael. Jamari's been kind of one of the ones thrown to a fire. Caden Brown was one of the big ones that we kind of looked into. 213 for Simmons now off 22 carries, by the way. 1st and 10 for AC Flora on their own 31. Near hash, hands it to Simmons, runs straight ahead. He's got a crease, but does not able to get much of it. Tag teamed by 2 defensive linemen. Big number 90, Jarvis Lewis. It looks like as well, Imari Jones, both combined in the stop. Pick up a 4.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6.
But you always got to shout the offensive line. Of course, Juice going down really kind of did a lot to this team. However, Jamari Carmichael, Prince King, Brett Epps, Caden Brown, Jay McGowan, all have been incredible up front, and they're helping Jalen be the best he can. 2nd and 6 for AC Flora. Play action at the 35. Weski looking for a deep shot near sideline to Blake Batet, trying to run under it and just can't catch up to it. Incomplete. And Batet is asking for a hold, but Ted's not very vocal. And you can see the whole sideline in front of you asking for a hold as well in coverage.
Yeah.
Philpott and Cobb, the defensive backs. Patet, who's not very vocal, voices his displeasure to the officials.
It was a good job of the cornerback disguising, like keeping it low.
Yes.
He just had a hand on his waist.
Patet was trying to, you've seen him do it that once. I believe it was against, or I think it was R&E, where Roper kind of lofted one up there, and it looked like it was going to be too far, and Patet caught up to it in midair. That's what it felt like he was about to do right there. Came up maybe a yard short.
Right.
So it's been a quick third quarter, Jeff. 1:34 left.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
You don't mind it at all?
No.
You're talking a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
3rd and 6, play action, Flora. Roper throwing a corner out to the near side. It is reeled in by, no! They're going to say Kendall did not complete the catch, and that ball is on the ground, incomplete. Would have been a great catch by Kendall Berg. Cobb in coverage, brings up 4th down, and now Flora will have to bring the punt team out. Looked like it was going to be easy pitch and catch, but I don't think Kendall was able to complete the process. As now Roper backed up at his own 20 to boot this one away. Hunter inside his own 30. 4th and 6 for AC Flora on their own 35. A low snap. Roper does get it down, and a low line drive kick that hits at the Seneca 45 and takes a Falcon roll to the Seneca 35, where it checks up just a yard short of the 36. Down by Grant Hill. Well, now Seneca will set up. It looks like they didn't mark it on their own 35 after they had it at 36. So they'll start up on the far hash, going from left to right. 1:17 to go in this third quarter, trailing 28-14. 5 wide for the Bobcats, 3 down low, 2 up top. Toma gets the snap, looking to the far side. He'll go to a quick curl route that's incomplete. As Elbanag in coverage.
Where was that throw?
Against McGee, and I think Toma thought McGee was going to keep going.
Yeah, he's cut off the route.
Now 3 straight incompletions for Toma, who started the game 11 for 14 and 9 for 11 as well.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, what's really been incredible about Toma is he completes 74% of his passes. He's very accurate. Very rare miss there from Toma.
It's really high for high school.
Correct. 2nd and 10 on their own 35, far hash for the Bobcats. In the gun, Toma is able to recover a low snap, hands it to Werner, runs straight ahead for a couple yards, but then gets taken down. KD Daniels, Monty Lafitte combined on the stop. 4 yards on the carry. Lafitte. I'm going to call him Lafitte. That's how I see him. Lafitte. Home run. Another not 3rd and short here for Seneca. 3rd and 6 for the second time this quarter. They're on their own 39. They need their own 45 for a first between the hashes. Toma will roll out to the near side. Now in trouble, has to reverse course up to the far side, runs into his own blocker and gets sacked. Brendan Williams, his 2nd of the day, all the way back at the 30. Big number 50 have a day, 6 foot 280, the junior. Wraps him up for the 2nd time, and Seneca has to punt yet again, their 3rd 3 and out here of the 2nd half. Toma had to reverse course, ran into one of his own blockers, and to greet him, big number 50, the disruptor. That may be his new name, which is how much he gets in the backfield, I feel like. Shoemaker on to punt. Falcons bring the pounce in. Hunter does topple over. No flag comes out. Patet fields it at his own 35, turns it upfield, and now
I say knee down.
Caught it. I guess
or no, knee down, I think.
So
I'm surprised there wasn't a flag on that, though.
I am as well. I'm very surprised. And you know, also surprised, head coach David Crane, who is on the 40-yard line, following the official upfield. He cannot believe it. The Falcons look like 3 of them hit him, and there's 2 ways to avoid that flag. If the ball is tipped by any reason, you can avoid the flag if we get a hand on it, or if you're blocked into it.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that.
I
mean, wait, no, don't get me wrong. It was clearly not a flag. It was clearly not a flag. But
it's like our. Oh well, now they're reversing course up to the.
No, it's
end of the quarter. You're right. There we go. So don't get me wrong.
Speaking of which, I need to switch my
Shout out Chris Dorsey again.
Yeah.
The 215 Legion team. Go play baseball for the 215. Here's your second ad coach.
Go for it.
Got you. But now AC Flora will go from left to right. 4th quarter, a very quick quarter change here. at Tom Bass Field. And here we go. Falcons up by 2 scores, 28-14, looking to put the dagger in the Bobcats. They start with it on their own 35 near hash. As he's saying, you know, on the stream for baseball, Jeff, that was definitely a ball, but that was definitely not tipped.
So what's weird in this situation? Normally, this is the drive that Simmons or whatever running back would get 70 yards.
Correct.
You know?
Simmons
But he already has all the yards.
He already has 217.
Yeah.
First and 10 for AC Flora near hash. They'll hand it to Simmons yet again. He runs straight up the field, barrels his way towards the 45 before he's taken down at the 41. I mean, have a day, Jalen Simmons. 6 yards on the carry. 2:23. I need to talk to my friends about having Jalen Simmons in my starting fantasy lineup. We currently we do a bonus for 100-yard rushing and 200-yard rushing.
Oh man.
He'd have, I'll do the math later. I'll say it before the end of the stream, don't worry. 2nd and 4, AC Flora on their own 41. Going from left to right on the near hash. Wensky in the gun with Simmons on his left hip. Guess where it goes there yet again. Simmons up the hole. He's got a crease past the 50, bounces into the 40, turns it upfield to the 30, to the 25, 20, getting tracked down from behind to the 10, to the 5, and he scores! Add that to his fantasy day. Jalen Simmons, 59-yard dagger. And that may be the one to finish off Seneca. Someone get Jalen Simmons an ice pack. He may need it after tonight. Rest those legs, kid. You may be heading to South Point next week, where the best defense in the state you'll play all season. He's going to get a heavy dose of number 25. Hill on for the extra point, 11:09 to go in this 3rd quarter. Good snap, good hold. This one is not blocked and it will flutter through the uprights.
Oh
no. It looked good to me, but that's why my depth perception's great.
Hold it a little bit.
34-14. Wow.
That's
282 yards for Simmons. 9-yard strike from the running back. Roper has not had to do much today. He's not even at 100 yards today. The all-time leading passing leader in AC Flora is letting his running back do the heavy lifting. 53.2 fantasy points. For my league, it's 45.2 for everyone else's.
Oh man, this is the time to kick the onside kick right here.
I know, they are backed
geez.
up. Well, we see if Coach Will listened to us last week, Jeff. This is where we said they should kick the onside. And
They're coming up a little bit.
Yeah, I think now they realized it. Did we talk too loudly?
Yeah.
Dang it. Well, with 11:09 to go, 34-14 lead for AC Flora. Seneca, which went 3 and out in all 3 of their drives here in the second half, will need a big-time play as a pooch kick up near the 20. It bounces towards the 15 and takes a weird sidewinding bounce to the 10. It will be taken in by the Bobcats around the 15 where he runs out of 1 tackle, but he cannot escape another as the Casta Falcons greet him at the 14-yard line.
Flag.
Joel Johnson and DJ Johnson all both there. A couple other Falcons as well were the ones
Where's
up
the
to clean
flag?
up.
Far side?
I never saw it. Usually it's not good for the return team, I'll tell you that.
I called it the face. Wait, it was the wrong official called the face mask though. He had his back to the play.
Isn't that the favorite ones?
I don't understand why that guy's calling it.
Maybe it was like on a block. That's all I can think of. We talked about the energy that AC Flora had in the second half coming out of the break. They have now outscored Seneca 13-0 here in this second half. The Bobcats start on their own 29 near hash, going from right to left, 1st and 10. Hand off to Werner upfield. He gets taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard or 2 on the play, but that's it. The Falcon defensive line, havoc. Jordan Davis, Nasir Walker, Peyton Bishop, Isaiah Watson, Brandon Williams all made contact with Werner, only a 2-yard carry.
At the 31-yard line.
2nd and 8 for Seneca on their own 31 between the hashes. 3 receivers up top for Toma. The senior quarterback needs to make some magic happen. He gets a low snap, steps up in the pocket looking for a near side comeback route. It is caught by McGee working against Banag. He'll step out of bounds. Nice route for McGee, as it's been a battle. You have not heard his name, and good reason why is the man with multiple D1 offers and an offer from the Ducks of Oregon recently.
Bring up 3rd down.
5-yard pitch and catch. Toma's second completion there in the second half. We talked about how incredible Ace Azel's been, and I'm not talking about PA announcer, and one of the things Coach Floyd's like, this whole team is rallying behind it. They're so happy to see Azel getting the work in, and he's now getting multiple big-time offers. 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats. They're on their own 36 and either own 39 near hash. Toma in a heavy pass rush gets away from one, scrambles to the right side, looking downfield. He'll put this one deep. Defender falls down to Webb and is incomplete. On the coverage was Kendall Bird.
Man. Oh, flag down.
Maybe the celebration.
Yeah.
Player is down for Seneca at the end. We'll have to see what is called, but as of now, it's 4th and 3. Toma had 42 passing yards in that first half. He only has 6 so far here in the second.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, player down. And
Yeah, about to get off the field. Well, Coach Floyd is telling him, we're about to get off the field.
Yeah.
And
Now they're not, and you can. It's not just Coach Floyd telling them that. It is. That could have really been a. Well, they probably would have went for it on 4th down at this state of the game. So, but
yeah.
you definitely want to give them a free first.
Number 13, Jack Webb, shaping up on the Bobcats.
It was Jack Webb, the intended receiver, who is down, and he's getting help off the field. Hopefully he's been all right. The leading receiver today for the Bobcats with 70 yards. Hate to see anyone go down in a playoff game, but especially a great player as well, and unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. So Seneca moves into Falcon territory for the first time here in this second half. 1st and 10 on the Falcon, 49 near hash. Toma with Werner on his right hip. Senior gets the snap, rolls out to the right. Looking downfield to take a shot to the far sideline on a comeback route. Caught inside the 40, goes up to the 35 before Bird shoves him out. That's McGee. There we told him, telling you we haven't heard him a lot. Right there, he works against Bird and gets a 16-yard reception. Seneca has to go quick. 9:30 left to go in this game. They trail 34-14. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats on the Falcon 33 far hash. Toma gets the snap, hands it to Werner, who tries to run it straight away. He bounces through one tackle, shakes off a couple, and then gets wrapped up by Jordan Davis, who will slam him to the turf at the 26-yard line. And Coach Floyd an immediate timeout.
Stop by number 8, Jordan Davis, and number 15, Walker.
Hey, we got a timeout.
I know, I'm updating stats, thank you. I'm sorry, I don't like doing it. Hey Columbia, open enrollment for Marketplace individual and family health insurance plans is happening now. Our local South Carolina Blue advisors are ready to get you enrolled. Visit us at Irmo Station next to Kroger or at betterwithbluesc.com/co. That's betterwithbluesc.com/co. Thank you. I was trying
good
to
job.
update stats. Can
Thanks.
you know, it's hard to be a one-man band over here when I'm updating stats. You know, as I say, you do all the heavy lifting. I do some heavy lifting during the game. I do try.
You got a pencil.
I had pens.
Pens. Oh, those are heavier. Never mind. My bad. I'm sorry. I
Come on,
apologize.
man. Give me some credit.
Man. You probably have to pick up like a couple of those pencils. I mean, sorry, pens.
I have a table to carry up here too, sir. It's not like you have like multiple $10,000
Hey,
camera.
I lifted it up here.
Oh, I gave it to you.
That's true.
So 2nd and 4 for Seneca after the timeout. Coach Floyd very unhappy after his defense almost got off the field for a 4 straight 3-and-out. Now Seneca has it on AC Flora's 26 on the far hash. Hands it to Werner yet again. He runs it up the middle through the hole. Got a crease past the 20 to the 15, 10, 5, and Werner finds the end zone. Seneca not dead quite yet. 9:15 to go. 34-20 point lead with the fireworks show to the left.
Yeah. When you have an opportunity to get off the field, get off the field.
You take it.
Ugh.
Werner now over 100 yards, 105 for him off 22 carries. And Shoemaker on for the extra point, trying to make this
Oh,
13-point
that guy's not
game.
set.
And he's not set. No, he's not. Extra point up and good for Shoemaker, but I do not believe this one's going to stay through. Shoemaker's got a great leg, so I can't imagine him missing, but you never know.
Doesn't hurt to make him take it again.
No, I mean, I'd make him take it again every time.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Jeff, going back to my pregame talk with Coach Floyd, he credited Seneca of being a very fast team. It feels like we've done a really good job at limiting those big plays today, you know, barring the last one, but you get the idea. Defense has been very good at, you know, keeping them contained. You can never stop a good player, but you can contain him.
Yeah.
That's my motto. So after a late run on, it'll be 5 yards behind, so around a 25-yard extra point here for Shoemaker. Good snap, good hold. Falcons bring the pressure, and it is just threw up the uprights. That one looked not as good as Grant's last extra point.
Yeah, I know.
It does go through. So a 21-34 lead for AC Flora. 13 points with 9:15 to go. Falcons need to just try to ice this one away before they potentially will go. I'm assuming, gotta check it, you know, unfortunately. We can guess what's happening at the 10 roll right now, but I have to check it. Just out of, you know, principle.
I'm sure they're up 42.
Potentially more. 49.
49-0.
They played Fountain Inn tonight. Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Fury. 49-0. So,
Thanks.
yeah, the best team in the state will get the winner of this game. And right now, it looks like it might be the Falcons, but they got to stave off what could potentially be a Seneca rally late. Game's on over to the clock hits triple zeros. That's what Coach Floyd's telling his offense right now. Go finish this game away. Camden up 52-14. Bulldogs after.
And watch out for the onside kick here.
Yes. So they have done this before where Seneca does put a couple different players at kickoff duty. Shoemaker's the long one. However, this one not exactly the one that you're like, oh, this isn't too surprising. Like might be an onside kick,
What?
Jeff.
Why is he on the 39.5?
Aiden Bargeron is now setting this ball. Probably onside right on cue, Jeff, to the far side of the field, and that's where the Falcons will shift over. No deep man for AC Flora. The deepest man at the 30-yard line. I think it's Logan Price, if I'm not mistaken. An onside kick for Seneca. It's a good kick. It takes a bounce right into Josh Davis's hands, who falls down immediately. Took that kick up, but Josh Davis was right there to greet the ball and was able to fall down immediately. Staves off a potential catastrophic play, and AC Flora will get good starting field position here. Up 34-21, 9:13 to go.
Haynes pointing out the transitive property of football scores.
That's what I like to hear.
Flora rolls Lancaster. Lancaster plays Seneca close. Flora up. Well, now we're only up 13, so we need to get back up to 20.
Almost feels like it could be more time for Jalen Simmons. 1st and 10 for AC Flora, just shy of midfield at their own 49 far hash. And that's where it's going to go. Handoff up the middle to Simmons, who will plunge his way forward, powering towards the 46 before a couple Bobcats take him down. I feel like I'm only watching my monitor right now to see who's at the bottom of the pile. It looks like it was big number 74, Amari Jones, who makes the stop. And a injured Falcon is down. Looks like McCown. Hopefully it's just a stinger, but this may be the time where Grady Bell have to go back in. Right now it looks like grabbing a helmet will be Isaiah Curry. Grady Bell held down the left tackle spot for a couple weeks before we got McGowan back. He was injured earlier this season. Oh, the trainers send to him, so Jeff can be happy with me.
Yeah.
Open enrollment for Marketplace Individual and Family Health Insurance Plans is happening right now. Discover what your local South Carolina Blue team can do for you. Located in the Irmo Station on St. Andrews Road next to Kroger, Giovanni and her team of licensed health insurance advisors are ready to help you find a Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina plan that can fit your budget today. Meet in person or over the phone. Visit the SC Blue team in Irmo Station or betterwithbluesc.com/co to enroll today. That's betterwithbluesc.com/co. And hopefully our hopes are realized. Jeremiah is slowly walking off. Looks like he's favoring that left leg, but he is walking off under his own power without any help. So that's the good sign.
Did we get an update on Camden?
52-14.
52-14 over Daniel.
Yeah, they're
Jeez.
running away with it. They will probably play Wren. I have not looked at that score. So 2nd and 6, AC Flora into Bobcat territory at their 47 on the far hash. Hand off to Simmons yet again. Through the initial line, breaks through one and just cannot escape the tackle of Wyatt Cope, the linebacker. Goes to the 41. A 6-yard carry that will move the chain for the first down.
Yeah, Camden will beat Wren by 3 touchdowns too.
I agree. Well, in case we're counting, Simmons is at 292 unofficially.
292.
292
Oh, jeez.
needs to get to the 32 of Seneca for 300. Simmons has already today run for 1,000 yards in the season. And right now he's trying to make a career day even better. 1st and 10 for the Falcons on the Bobcat 41. 9 in the box for the Bobcats on the far hash. Hands it off to Simmons running right now, turns upfield. Flag comes in late. Simmons powers over to the 35, still rolling over defenders near the 33. However, a flag comes back at the 43 of Seneca, and that's usually not good for the offense.
Stopped by Dorset McCauley.
It's Dorset McCauley on the stop, the defensive tackle, but he may not get credited with anything after this play may come back. And now they're actually talking to Coach Floyd
Wait, what?
rather than make the call, which is, never mind, Coach Floyd. Or illegal formation on the offense, so pre-snap procedural.
Ball start against AC Florida.
Well, with 8:02 to go, it's AC Flora in front, 34-21 over Seneca on the road, trying to close out this playoff game. It's the 4 seed versus the 5 seed, number 3 in 4A versus number 8 in 4A. So far, it's going in favor of the Falcons as they're trying to close this one out over the Bobcats. 1st and 15, they have the ball on their own 46 far hash. Lesky gets the snap, guess where it's going? St. Louis Simmons, stop and start, goes up past the 40, barreling his way past a couple defenders, but he gets drugged down, I guess, at the 39 is where they eventually wrap him up. 7 yards, which means Simmons is at 299 yards in the day. I have to point that out. You got to give a lot of credit to this offensive line. McGowan back in the game, by the way, so he's
Offensive line and Grady.
as well as Grady and Spinney. Spinney's been in there. He's got kind of the unsung hero. He does not get the ball, but he is that extra blocker the Falcons love to use. So 2nd and 8, AC Flora with the running clock at the 39 of the Bobcats in the far hash. Hand off to Simmons. He runs it left, now bounces through the hole up the middle, but he gets taken down by a sea of blue. First man to greet him was Makai Mendez, the defensive end. No gain on the play, so 3rd and long for AC Flora.
Stop line number 2, Will Phillips.
That was Simmons' 29th carry of the game, might I add.
One game brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, Roper has not thrown a pass in the last 2 drives. This may be the time to break it out. Game clock at 6:45, 3rd and 8 for AC Flora. They need the Seneca 31. They're on the Seneca 39. Linsky hard count. Now we'll check at the line here. Batet down low. Looks like Davis up top. Game clock now hit 6:30, and AC Flora will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
Timeout Florida.
Seneca has all 3 others left, and Coach Floyd, as we said, will not take them with him. I promise you that. We'll make sure to use the 3rd last one here.
Yeah, it's an interesting call. So normally you try to hit an out route or something. The stop and go to Kendall.
This feels like 4 down territory no matter what happens.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like if you're gonna go for it on 4th down, you could run it here as well.
wouldn't mind even, like a weird quarterback draw-esque play.
Yeah.
Now,
Or you can just have Simmons score a touchdown from here.
well, I mean, that's the ideal play, correct.
Let's just do that.
I do need to see. We are in the upstate. Might as well check the score of the Tigers game. They are trailing 13-16 against Louisville. They're on the road on a Friday night in
man.
Louisville. This is funny enough. One of the games I potentially was going to go to for the year. My friends were all talking about going to Louisville. They thought it would be a fun atmosphere on a Friday night.
Yeah.
And I obviously didn't know. I mean, I didn't know what this team was going to be this year. I knew we were going to be good. I just didn't know, how good or what happened. So I was like, I might go. They didn't end up going because of how the season Clemson's having. But still was kind of an interesting game. Like looking back, oh wow, they had expectations going into the year. Now just like South Carolina, if they're all dashing.
like going in, we didn't know what the defense was going to look like.
Oh, we had no
the
idea.
Defense has been really
The
good.
defense has exceeded all expectations.
Yeah.
And that's saying something because we knew we'd be good. We didn't know how good. 3rd and 8 for the Falcons on Seneca's 39. Far hash is Renski's in the gun with Simmons on his left hip, and just like Jeff said, Simmons going to run right up the middle, past the first down, and more. He breaks free to the 25-20, barreling his way past the defender to the 15. He almost housed it, Jeff. Instead, he'll go over 300 yards all the way to the 13 of Seneca.
Jeez.
I mean, 325 yards unofficially for Jalen Simmons off of 30 carries. It is incredible what this kid is doing. 10 yards plus for every rush attempt he's had. Game clock at 6 minutes. The Falcons punch this one in the end zone. It feels over. They have it first.
Or if we could get one more first down, we could almost kill it.
I know. 1st and 10 on the Seneca 13 far hash. Lenski in the gun, and guess where it goes? Jalen Simmons bouncing through the hole. Escapes one tackler, still fighting his way past the 10, but then he's wrestled down by a couple of Bobcats inside at the 9. 4-yard run, and it feels like they just cannot tackle him. Seneca, it's been a ground and pound attack for AC Flora. The DBs for the Bobcats have played exceptionally well. Roper only 7 for 14 today, under 100 yards, but it's easy for him to do that when Jalen Simmons has 325 on the ground. Oh my goodness. 5:15 to go here in this game. 2nd and 6, AC Flora at Seneca's 9 on the far hash. 2 tight ends, one either side. Simmons on the right hip of Roper. Hand off yet again to Simmons. He runs it to the right side, drug from behind, maybe a hip drop.
Simmons.
As Simmons gets to around the 8-yard line, tackle made by the defensive end, Jermaine Miller.
Stop on number
4:55 to go here in this game. And, Jeff, I'm not sure exactly what you call it, but you think Coach Crane may think about starting to call a timeout here. Theoretically, if for best case scenario for Seneca, you hold him to a field goal, and then
It's tough. If Flora couldn't get a first down, then maybe he does. But that might be the problem, is that
jumbo set
we
here.
get down to the 2 or the 1.
Falcons trying to kill it. Blake Patet already has an octopus today. Ran in for a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 3rd and 4, jumbo set to the right side in between the hashes on the Seneca 8. Patet gets the snap, he runs it up the middle, barrels his way toward the 5, trying to fight toward the end zone. He just comes up short. Even the late push from the Falcons doesn't get there. He's marked down, it looks like the 4.
number 6,
So
Blake
it's right at the sticks. The spot will decide if it's a first down or not. And they say 4th down.
Yeah, do the same thing.
Same thing. And right on cue, Jeff.
Oh, and then see they call the
Call
timeout there.
4:02 left.
But this is what I'm talking about. Like, if we get 1 yard, then, well, I mean, they got to use their timeouts anyways.
Yeah. 3:30. What is that?
But yeah,
3:30
and
for
this is the
Simmons.
case where we're up 2 scores. So, well, I mean, you can't, well, I know Coach Floyd wouldn't want to kick a field goal after what happened at the
No, I
end of the first half.
I think we're going for this one.
But like, even if you don't make it, that means they're starting.
They still have to go
on their
96
4-yard
yards for a
line, yeah.
touchdown, just to get within 1 score.
Yeah.
And then got to get the onside and all that fun stuff. Not an easy task, but AC Flora can do themselves a whole lot of favors right here by getting 1 singular yard and icing this game away.
Yeah, let's do that.
That is the ideal play. Roper will stay on the sideline. Jumbo set one last time. Matet will come out. Brady Bell will be there on the sideline trying to rile him on. 4th and 1. Falcons on the Bobcat 4-yard line between the hashes. Seneca and AC Flora with some jumbo sets. Batet with the snap, he hands it to Quan straight up the field. He tries to fight forward, and did he get it? No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
As a turnover on down, so Seneca not dead completely. They have to go 95 yards onside and then score again. 34-21, 3:56 to go in this game.
42, Wyatt Cope.
Wyatt Cope was on the stop. He's been a very impactful player for this Seneca defense here this evening. Toma, 13 for 21, 164. It was finished off the touchdown drive for Werner. 105 now off of 22 carries. Seneca has a high-powered offense. They have to go 95 yards and realize to give themselves a chance. 1st and 10 for Seneca on their own 5 between the hashes. Falcons with no deep safety. A low snap from Toma. He does recuperate and will just throw this one out of bounds away. Incomplete. You had a receiver in the area. Looks like it was Shoemaker, number 18, who does double as a receiver. He comes in a career 173 receiving yards, so he replaces the injured Jack Webb. Second and 10 on their own 5 between the hashes. Seneca going from right to left. They need a score here quick. Falcons look like they're bringing some pressure. They do off the edge. It's picked up well. Now Toma scrambles to the near side, escapes one chaser and gets past the 10. Goes towards the first down marker before he gets out of bounds. And he looks like Seneca player down as Isaiah Watson was chasing him and kind of took a Seneca player out from behind him. But McGee was looking and maybe a little upset with what happened. However, he kind of just didn't turn around. 10-yard scramble from Toma. First down, AC Flora. The first down of the drive for Seneca. 3:42 left to go in this game. Seneca trailing 34-21 against the Falcons. Toma on the near hash. Seneca on their own 15. Low snap, Toma collects. Looks for a quick out route to McGee. Caught at the 20, tries to turn upfield. Kendall Bird wraps him up and drags him down at the 25. First down yardage for McGee.
Number 4, Elias McGee.
As well, it looked like Jack Long as well was able to catch up with Bird.
32, Jack Long.
Another 10-yard reception.
Number 8, Jordan Davis. First down.
McGee's first reception of the day, and clock still moving. 1st and 10 for Seneca now at their own 25 near hash. Game clock under 3:30. Toma collects, looking downfield now, launches over the middle of the field. McGee, one-hand attempt is incomplete. Would have been an incredible catch as he was spinning in midair. Kendall Bird in coverage, incomplete. That would have been potentially play of the year if it was reeled in.
Number 3, Bird over that second down.
Game clock stopped at 3:20. 2nd and 10 for Seneca on the near hash. On their own 25. They're down by 2 scores. They need one here. The senior quarterback, low snap again, collects, looking for a screen to the near side. A jailbreak to Hunter. Past the 25 up near the 30. He's tripped up and goes down on the turf. 32 is where he's spotted.
Yeah, big play short of the first.
Yeah, clock keeps running. 7-yard reception. That is Hunter's seventh reception of the day. Seneca up to the line quick. 3 minutes left to go in this game. Near hash, 3rd and 3. Seneca on their own 36. They'll hand it off to Werner straight upfield. He just escapes one tackle, but cannot escape another. Jordan Davis with a big tackle for loss, so they're going to maybe give him a yard on the loss. An interesting decision to run it on 3rd down, and now it's 4th. 4th and 3, this is the game. Seneca needs their own 35, they're on their own 32. Toma gets the snap. Looking for a quick out route. That ball is on the near sideline. Caught past the 40 by McGee. First down yardage acquired. 10-yard pickup. What a play from Elias McGee. Was able to find the soft spot between Banag and Batet. 10-yard completion. Moves the chains. Seneca now 1st and 10 on their own 42. Payton's got to run off. He does get off in time. Toma gets the snap, rolls out to the 3 receivers up top for him. He now runs into traffic, escapes one sacker. That was Williams. Tries to run out yet again. Throws it in the flat to Hunter. He will be, just escapes Brandon Williams and gets tripped up near the far sideline. Jordan Davis on the stop.
They stayed out of bounds. He's short.
I did not. Play clock is stopped.
Wait, why?
3-yard pickup. Looked like he went out of bounds.
Oh, they're saying
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay.
they're saying he stepped out.
He stepped out, yeah. The 45. Yeah, it's only a 3-yard pickup. 2:14 left to go in this game. Seneca got the ball 40 yards downfield here in these first 2 minutes, but they're not on pace to score in the time. 5 wide, 2nd and 7 on their own 45 far hash. Toma gets the snap, looking to the far side, nobody home. Now trying to scramble out in face of Williams. It is picked off! Looking for a receiver at the 50, and it's Monty Lafitte who steps in front of the pass and falls down. He flexes and will get what will be a flag. However, that should decide it. Lafitte's 2nd pick of the year, I believe. And that one may ice this game away.
Yeah, that's the least harmful penalty.
Yes. It's actually his 2nd turnover. He does not have a pick, but he does have a fumble recovery. And that one may ice this game away, as I said.
He tipped one that we picked, right?
Yes, he tipped one. But he has a fumble recovery.
Yeah.
Technically, it was Isaiah Watts who gets in trouble for that one.
Oh, yeah, it was the big guy.
Man interception.
Yeah.
So now I can finally finish up a couple of my stats and get this one away. But it seems like AC Flora has a date with their friends up in the upstate. South Point awaits as the Falcons, with 2:07, can ice this game away. A stellar performance from their defense. This second half, they have held Seneca to 7 points, a high-octane offense that averages 45 points a game. This defense has done their job, and they look ready and poised for a date with the Stallions next week.
Yeah, the defense only gave up 2 of those touchdowns.
Correct. Yeah, that is exactly right, actually, Jeff.
Yeah.
Only 2 of those touchdowns, 14 points allowed here this evening. Lenski will hand it off to Simmons, 1st and 10, of course, who barrels his way forward, looking for some more stats. He's already over 325. He'll get a 5-yard carry, or a 4-yard carry is what they actually officially mark him at.
Like a timeout, Seneca, maybe? No?
Timeout, I would believe so.
Yeah.
I'm currently having some fun with my stats. So 2nd timeout here of this 4th quarter, 2nd half for Seneca, which gives me a chance to talk about our sponsor. Because, hey, Columbia, open enrollment for Marketplace individual and family health insurance plans is happening right now. Our local South Carolina Blue advisors are ready to get you enrolled today. Visit us at Thermo Station next to Kroger or at betterwithbluesc.com/co. That's betterwithbluesc.com/co. Well, it's been the Jalen Simmons day. You know, the emergence of Jalen Simmons. They've talked about how impressive he's been. Coach Floyd praised him earlier today. And right now, he has been the heart and soul of this offense. 33 carries, 334 yards. That's
10 yards a carry.
yards a carry.
Jeez.
Goodness.
I feel like we're Abbeville right now.
This team's identity was always run the ball, Jeff. It always has been.
That's right.
I don't think we had
We just have a bunch of D1 athletes at receiver
correct.
and quarterback.
So it feels like, it feels like maybe this wasn't the time to run it. Falcons look to finish this one up right here. They need 6 more yards to ice this game away. And, of course, shout out to Coach Garrett Anderson, the offensive line. Brilliant today. 2nd and 6 for AC Flora. Between the hashes on their own 45. On their own 40, excuse me. Neither 46. 2 minutes exactly to go. Guess where it goes. Simmons runs it left, bounces outside, past the 40 to the 45 to the 50. He may be gone again, but a flag comes out late. Simmons goes into Seneca territory. It is a 20-plus yard run for Simmons yet again, but this one may not stand.
If they keep throwing the flag, he's not going to be able to get to 400 yards.
I mean, if he got to 400 yards, well, no, actually, he needed the flag because.
Oh, so we can back it up.
So since he's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
at 60, he just ended at 395. If we back it up 5, now he can end at 399. I mean, come on, Jeff. You think got a big brain it. We need Roper to take one more knee, and then we need Simmons to bust a run. Well, if it was a hold, actually, backing up 10. So yeah, no, we're good now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-yard run.
Yeah,
334. Yeah,
70 were there.
7-yard run. We get 400 yards. Someone should yell on to Coach Floyd and let him know
Yeah.
that he needs. If he's almost at 400.
Jalen, if you score here.
Jalen, you can have a 400-yard game if you score here. No pressure or anything. No pressure, Seneca. We now have 9 in the box. It'll be Second and 16 for the Bobcats. As the Falcons tries to ice this game away. Simmons gets maybe a yard on the pickup, if that, but he gets shoved back. It was first man agreed on number 43, the defensive lineman Caleb Childs.
Is that final timeout for
It's the
Seneca?
final timeout for Seneca. Their third and final timeout. Unfortunately, with that run, Simmons has now went under 10 yards carry, which
Oh, yikes.
sucks. I mean, he's
okay.
washed. He's cooked.
It's a sacrifice for the whole. It's fine.
Timeout Bobcats.
Oh, man. All right.
So 145, if AC Flora can get to the 46 of Seneca, this game's over. That requires 16 yards. Not exactly your typical easy down play, but with how Simmons has been running, it might just take one broken tackle to finish this off. Well, Jeff, we don't talk about it a lot, and this is no knock on Roper because it's still Roper, but is this the lowest passing game we've seen from Roper the last 2 years?
What's he at now?
He's only at unofficially 94, but he's thrown the ball 3 times in the second half.
Yeah, since the the game at South Point last year.
Yeah, that's insane.
That was a tough game for the offense.
That's insane. So 3rd and 16, AC Flora again needs the 46 of Seneca to ice this one. They're on their own 30.
Balls at the 30.
Well, they need their own 30, so 46 again, yeah. 8 in the box for the Bobcats, hand off to Simmons. He runs it up the field and will try to find 35, but another flag comes in. Floyd looking over to the sideline, trying to finish this one off. And it will be against Seneca.
Oh, wow.
I guess this must be a face mask or something because that will ice this game away. That's why Coach Flo is happy.
All right.
And that is how you wrap a game up. Face mask on the tackle. First down for AC Flora. And the best play in football, Jeff. The QB kneel. That's what Big Ben said on his final snap. And Acrisure Stadium, when his career ended, he said, "This is the."
Yep. Blake playing safety.
Yeah. He said this is the best quarterback. A victory formation for AC Flora. And they have a date with the Stallions. A game that the scoreboard may say was a little closer than we saw on the stream. Outside of really one drive, it felt like this was AC Flora's game to lose. Wensky in the gun will get the snap, take one step back, put his fist in the air. He will lose 5 yards of rushing, but the Falcons will be in South Point. We will be there, Jeff. Again, as I said last week, we're looking to try to maybe do an audio stream.
Yeah.
Audio.
Yeah, they won't let us
Video.
live stream.
But we
But
hope to maybe do an audio, and then
We'll see. Maybe they'll let us.
we'll be in attendance, so either we'll be live updating or something. But we have a date in the upper state semifinals with the team that won our region. One more time, under 40 to go. Wensky, good snap, sits down, and the Falcons knock out the Bobcats. In the first game between these two schools ever, at least for our record books. AC Flora down Seneca at their place with a dominating performance that is highlighted by number 25.
Oh, man. Yeah, Simmons was awesome. But, yeah, and the line, tight ends, H-backs, whatever, blocking. Oh, man.
And Falcons already on the field as the play clock will hit 0-0s, a game that we thought was going to be high octane. Both teams scoring under their season average. However, AC Flora holding Seneca to just 21 points. Defensively, 14, and the offense explodes yet again. This time, you're used to it being through the air. It's on the ground. Over 340 yards of rushing today.
Yeah, so obviously South Point is the #1 team in the state and going to be really tough. We played them really well, and if we could squeak by them, then that upper state championship game might be at Memorial.
Seems like Camden has a very strong case to get there.
Yeah.
And right now, AC Flora, one win away from potentially rematching half of the region.
Yep.
The best region in 4A. As some players exchanging post-game compliments to each side.
Southwest.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh. Team. Oh yeah, and yeah. Shout out to our band too.
They were awesome all game.
Yeah. It was they had a long drive to get up here, but yeah. Once they got here, they were blasting the whole time. It was awesome.
In the cold as well.
In fact, here, step back, Alex. I can't say anything. It doesn't matter. No, I can just see a tuba. It's fine. We'll show the band or show the team.
I tried, y'all.
So we don't have the cheerleaders here, but it's cool that the team coming up to celebrate with the band.
Oh, there it is.
All right. Good job, man. Good job, Falcons.
Big time win for AC Flora. 11-1 on the season. Seneca now 10-2. A great season for the Bobcats. They were knocked out in round 1 last year. They were able to make it to round 2 and kind of, in a way, ran into a team that was probably better than their seeding said.
Yeah. Oh, also, fortunate for us, that second half was pretty quick.
Yes. So our
we'll get home before 1.
don't say that, Jeff.
In theory.
Of course, in theory, that's
We got this.
correct. But so.
Oh, so cheer tomorrow. Oh, so, yeah. So cheer has state qualifiers tomorrow.
By the way, shout out
Good luck to them.
women's tennis. girls
Oh
tennis.
yeah. Women's
Great-
tennis
great
last
state
Saturday
champs.
with the state championship.
Yeah, shout out state tennis.
Yeah. Congratulations,
now
Coach Martin.
We've become a tennis school now, Jeff.
That's right. she's won championships with the boys and the girls.
I know, we are now a tennis school,
Yeah.
100%.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna pack up and go home. Thanks
guys.
for watching. See you.
Hopefully you'll hear us next week.
We'll at least have some highlights from the game against South Point. All right. See you.
See ya.